Oh, we are back with some Not Actually Heroes the Forgotten, our little homebrewed D&D 5e campaign. I am Dr. Diz _DM, and there's a sub from the Double Buck. Thank you. Speaking of that, we got Double Buck over here.
Up?
Everybody leveled up. We found, well, no, actually, that's when you open a chest and you find the item, right? So, we got Double Buck here immediately to my left. And then next to him, oh, there's Reekin. So he can actually play his character now. So then right next to him, we got Josh. Right going on over, we have Excuse-itis, who's been playing some tabletop stuff. So go check that out. That's fun stuff. Down on the next row, we've got Big Sly TV. He's been playing some of that tabletop stuff as well. So doing some other things online. Next we got Russ. You can always find him between the deer and the fish. Anna is the next one over there. She is not on camera, but sometimes she is. I think you share some stuff on Instagram, right? So some stuff with fashion.
Yeah.
So you can go check her out. And then down there in the bottom, I think we got some rebranding, right? Is it Reekin Streams?
It is Reekin Streams everywhere. Hi, friends.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
So
yeah,
we're gonna jump right into it. Last time you guys were in the town of Flint after you were returning from the Jubic March. You encountered some Murlocs out there and was reporting back. While you were in Flint, the commander there probably didn't want to help out the dwarf that showed up who had a mining party that had gone missing. So he approached you about going and finding them. So, and you guys agreed. So you traveled kind of backtracking towards the swamp a little bit. And I think it was Ziri had spotted a cave nearby, and that ended up being exactly where you guys needed to go. And I think where we left off is you guys had rushed into the cave, and a volley of arrows were heading straight towards you as you see a number of gnolls off to the left-hand side. So we'll jump over to that map there, get everything in place. Map. All right. Get it positioned here. All right, so what we're going to need to do first here is roll for initiative while I also roll some attacks. So,
oh, that's right. We haven't rolled yet.
Yep, they've got a surprise.
Because my 1 - 1, I didn't want to use that. That was a practice roll.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Doesn't save me from the arrows, though.
All right. So also, guys, you will notice if you click on your tokens, there is an initiative button that will appear in the top left-hand corner of your screen. So what you do is you click on that button, and when you click on it, it will ask you to input a number. And when you input that number, it's going to put it into the turn tracker. So if I click this button here, we can see a turn tracker.
So do you have to do a roll? On
you do not have to do a roll.
Okay.
You just have to. You click that button and you input what your total initiative roll would be. You know.
Well, see, I saw the button. I saw the button last time we tried it. I don't see the button now that I'm not doing initiative on the D&D Beyond roller.
You gotta click your token, and you should see it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll pop up in the upper left-hand corner.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I think I hit the wrong one.
Diz, can you give me control of Mordecai so I can throw his in there?
Sure.
How do I do that again?
So just click on the initiative button. After you click on your token, there should be an initiative button up in the top left-hand corner. Click on it, and it will pop up a box asking you for your initiative. Type that number in there, hit OK, and it will automatically add you into the turn order.
Oh, I
You're gonna have to
there it is.
sort
I
it.
had it covered up. What if I had a crit fail and a -1?
Crit fail, so I don't think you can roll lower than a 1 on initiative, so
Okay.
we'll just have to go with a 1. Be glad it wasn't Regan's character there.
Yep.
Is
I'm sorry, what about my character?
Bad.
You
So edit,
killed me.
and we go add Kyle.
Listen.
and
Let's
save.
hope I don't roll a 1 tonight, guys.
All right,
That's all
you
I'm
should
saying.
have the token if you want to roll his initiative and put it in there.
am I going? Is that him? Am I going crazy?
Is that him? Yeah, that's gotta be him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have control.
Let's see. Oh, it's probably because I got to redrop the token. Hang on. All right,
Mordecai
now you should
disappears
have
like
it.
Stanasi.
Poof, poof, gone back. All right, so figure out their initiative here.
See a treasure chest.
When you get a chance, it is not of huge importance, but can you take the music down maybe like 2 notches?
Oh yeah, we can do that real quick. There it is. So I think it is this one here. All right.
My blood.
Then we
pumping.
will restart it.
Perfect.
That better? Okay.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear Stevie sometimes when he was talking over it.
Hello. Wow. So we have a critical success and a crit fail. Wonderful.
Balanced as all things should be.
Balanced.
All right,
Still Taurus
so-
in this campaign?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
I mean, if he wants to come and help us out, I wouldn't mind.
resort
That'd be
those.
cool.
All right, so now you guys can see your turn order. You know when your turn's coming up, and everybody can see it on the stream as well. So first off, we have a volley of arrows that are flying at you guys, and let me just check.
Oh, that's cool. If you hover over the
So-
turn order, it highlights the person on the
2,
map.
3, 4.
Yep.
I
That's
use
cool.
all my d20s here.
Let's go.
So even if you know, like, you don't remember like exactly where they were, and like the map is really big, you can just do a little highlight thing and you can see what area of the map they're in.
All right,
It's good for
so
strats.
right off at Meridius, we have a +6 to hit. That's probably a big miss.
They 6
Um,
to hit. That's a no.
Yep, 6. And then at Stenasi, that is a 7 to hit.
That is also a miss.
Also a miss. Okay. All right. So the next one up is Wynora, and that is a 17 to hit.
Ooh, just barely
No,
got.
Just barely got him. Okay. All right. And
No,
then the
you
next
actually really got me
one
good.
would be El Real with a 14.
That's a big miss.
That's a miss. All right. And then we've got Keltash with a 9.
No, a 9.
And Ziri with an 11.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay. So
Of
I only
course,
got
the biggest
one.
person in the party gets hit. I took it all the.
I should have
Because you
fired
rolled
them
that
all.
natural one. It's because you rolled that natural one. Everybody was gonna not get hit except for you.
All
Yeah.
right. So
My top is
that
ruined.
is 5 points of piercing damage.
This character can't mend it for you.
Just-
You're on your own.
Just to start off with. All right, so top of the turn order, we have Ziri.
Yep, bitch. I'm gonna do a good old, probably guiding bolt on the. Let's do the closest gnoll to me, which is this one. And that is a 21. Jesus Christ. I rolled really well.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Boop, boop, boop. This one rolled even better. Jesus Christ. I rolled an 18. It rolled 19. That's 11 damage.
11 damage, okay.
I just saw Rika.
And the next attack.
And that was on this one, right?
roll against. Yes.
Okay, gotcha, okay.
And the next attack that somebody does against it will have advantage. So it's glowing right now.
Yeah, we will
Ziri
give
gives a
it...
shriek.
We will give it a lightning bolt for now.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, El Real.
I'm going to go ahead and cast the. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna move up. I'm further back than I thought. And cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
On this one. And then I'm going to, instead of attacking this round, I'm going to use my action to use Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So I'm going to sprout my wings out from behind me. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. You guys see El Real come forward. He kind of points at the gnoll, who kind of just looks at him weird, and then these wings sprout out, and they kind of almost take a step backwards.
I would use my last 5 feet of movement to go straight up 5 feet.
Okay, so you're 5 feet up in there, so we'll mark that. Usually mark it on the green one there, I think, so.
Okay.
How high you are. All right, Keltash.
Yes. Hi. Let me get back to select goats on. Man, for some reason it is not liking clicking on my character. Oh, there we go. I'm going to attack that one
All right.
with a heavy crossbow. 19. Kills it dead, right?
First blood.
All right, 19. That is a hit. Yeah.
Look at all these damages. Use some.
I'm gonna save my bamboozling for later. So, let me see here. Reload's a bonus action, yeah?
No, I think reload for a crossbow just happens when you fire. Yep. So.
Okay, I'm gonna reload and go over. Yeah. Nope, right. I lied. Right. No, that's not good either. So whatever, I'm gonna stay there.
All right, so that's your turn. All right, Meridius.
I'm gonna move to right here, and I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite on my trident,
Okay.
and then that'll end my turn.
Kai.
I'll take the advantage nobody else wanted, so I'm gonna move up to right here, and I'm gonna throw a dart at it because I'm pissed off. And that is a
Let's not get your character pissed off all the time, Kai.
that's a 20
Or Kai
something.
needs to have some positivity.
Nope, none left. He's straight out of fucks today. It's 21.
21 hits.
All right. For 6 points of damage.
God, that's a lot for a dart. Yeah.
And that's I'm not gonna move up any further than that because I don't want to become a pin cushion. So I'm good.
All right. Okay, so now it is my turn. You've got this gnoll who kind of runs back and takes cover back behind this chest here. This one should no longer have. It should no longer be glowing. As he runs back and takes cover behind this table here. This one is taking cover back here, and this one runs around and gets some partial cover back here as they kind of get behind these tables, and they're all taking shots out at the people in front there. So we've got no, that is a miss for Meridius for sure. The second shot is a 16 at Toril.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay. All right, I'll roll the rest. Next is a 16 to Kai.
That's a hit.
All right, and then another one shoots at Meridius. That's a 16 at Meridius.
Negative.
That's a miss. Okay. So I got 2. All right, so Elril takes 8 points of piercing damage, and Kai takes 2 points of piercing damage.
Kai doesn't take any damage. Kai catches the arrow used with his reaction.
Yeah.
Orange, you're so cool.
I can stop 7 points of damage automatically once around. So yeah, I don't
That
have to
Ariel.
roll anything.
Elril, just to add flavor to this, an arrow hits your left arm and kind of spins you around slightly, and you just see Kai catch the arrow right in front of his face.
And Kai looks amazed when he does it because this is the first time he's ever successfully done that.
And he just looks at you, Elril, and he's just like,
I got it. And then I'm gonna burn a key point and throw it back.
I can literally imagine Kai like having practiced me, my character throwing darts at them and it just sticking into them and being like, I missed it that time.
That's a 15 plus 5, so it's a 20. I don't
20.
know if I'm in range. Yeah,
hang
I'm
on
in
just
range.
1 second. So,
Dang, dude. Epic.
so that is.
Only gonna get more epic from here.
How far can you throw it?
20 or 60, and I rolled it with disadvantage. So
Okay, so
rolled a
okay, all
17
right. So
and a
it would
15.
hit. Yeah, it would hit. So you would roll the.
It's
Guess
D4.
it would be. It's just a D4. Okay.
Yeah. It's D4 plus 3. So I rolled a 3, so it's 6 more points of damage.
6 points of damage. There's a one way back here. You kind of just catch it and then throw it back all the way across the room.
And it's a free action. Kai looks at his hands in amazement. Just
All right, Stanasi.
So I'm going to take aim at. I'm going to move up a little bit. I'm going to move up. How tall are these rocks here?
They're
Would they provide
pretty-
cover?
no, not cover. They do look like they're hard to walk on.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to them there, just to get closer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna target this guy here,
All right.
and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
All right.
That is 22 to hit.
22 hits.
We took all of Diz's attack rolls.
You guys are rolling bombs.
And I'm going to do it as poison damage.
Okay.
All right, and so 15 poison damage.
All right. So 15 poison damage.
And that'll be it for now.
Okay. All right. So it is now my turn again. And the one that you hit there. He's going to take a shot back at you with his arrow.
who?
That is a. That is a 15 to hit
Against who?
against Tanasi.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. What was the to hit?
15 to hit.
That does hit.
Uncanny
hits?
dodge for Stanasi.
Okay, so that halves whatever damage is done. The other one also seeing you just blast this magic forward, and seeing that you're kind of up in the front, decides to take a shot at you as well. So,
Okay.
and that is a natural 1.
That misses.
So
Barely,
that one,
but it misses.
it ricochets off the roof. And then this one's going to run over here, kind of out of the way. And this one is probably going to run up here behind cover as well, partial cover here. So that is the D8. So that is, I think it's just, no, that's 5 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Was that pre-half or post-half?
Oh, actually, they get. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to be cheating myself here. I was trying to cheat myself. They actually get 2 attacks each, so I'm going to roll 2 more attacks.
Was the 5 points already half for the uncanny dodge?
No. So that would be 3
Okay.
points. 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
They're not level 5 Diz.
So they're going to fire. Probably at Stanasi because that's who they were paying attention to. That's a 22.
That hits.
That one hits, and 7.
That one doesn't hit.
That one does not. All right, so that is 10 points of piercing damage.
In total, or for
10
that one
points
specific
in addition to the 3, so 13 total
one? So 30. God damn.
for this round. All right, so now it's Mordecai's turn.
Okay.
It's on the call.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is appear out of the nothingness.
Welcome back.
Poof, here I am. Okay.
Nicely done.
So I am going to move into a tactical position.
I heard tentacle.
I also heard tentacle, and I was like,
I
oh.
don't know where your minds are at, but I did not say tentacle.
Oh, you guys want
This
some
is a
don't know where
family
their minds
show.
Here we
All
go.
right, so I will move here, and then I will do like, oh god, everybody's trying to kill Stanasi, and I will firebolt this guy.
All right. He's kind of partially covered by that chest, but yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna partially whack his ass with a boat paddle.
Sounds like a Saturday night to me.
Wait, he has a boat paddle?
Oh, you didn't know?
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the handle for his rusty dagger.
All right, here we go. Come on. 16.
Like how
16?
Uh-huh.
That is barely a hit.
Still counts.
Clans, says this is a family-friendly stream. Talking about boat paddles hitting who knows what places.
We will not kick shame on this family-friendly episode. All right, that is 5 firebolt damage
We did.
and 2 kink damage.
All right. I give you a little bit of liberty there on the time as you just rolled in here. So that's gonna be your turn. So we're gonna go on to Winora.
All right. I'm going to move up. If I can grab my character. 5'10". I'm going to move through Kai, Mordecai, get right here. I see Kai catch that arrow, gives me that inspiration. I'm going to move my Warhammer into my left hand and grab a javelin. And I'm going to throw it. And I believe that'd be at disadvantage at this guy way over here by the treasure chest, the one that got lit up
Okay.
by fire. Here we go. Give it a bit of
Snows on fire.
How does a 9 look?
A 9? That hits the
Yeah.
chest.
It looks kind of like an upside down 6.
True.
It kind of does. Yeah, well, I did 3 damage to the chest.
To the chest.
Does it open like?
No.
Dang, that's a tough chest. And that will be my turn.
All right. So that is the end of round 1. Round 2, we got Ziri.
Okay, I'm gonna fly a little closer at the start of my turn. 5, 10, 15. And I am going to go ahead and cast. I don't know if I'm still close enough. No, I'm not. So 15. Yeah, there's no way for me able to cast that. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and do just a good old Sacred Flame at boop. Move a little bit closer. That guy. This one.
Okay.
Boop.
Boop.
It should be loading. Oh. And that's a deck save against
Okay.
him.
So which one was it again? Blink
This
on him one more
one.
time. That one. Deck save. All right.
And I assume we take the 1
Ooh.
damage.
That is a 7.
He takes
Deck
1
save.
radiant damage.
Takes 1 radiant damage. Zoom back in here.
I think that's it. My turn.
All right. What spell was that again?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Wow. All right. So we got Elreal.
I'm gonna go forward 10 and up 10, which should give me pretty clean line of sight on these two back here behind the table. Also, I don't like you pinging up there in that top right corner of the map. I see that.
Is that who the red one was? I was wondering who that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Diz as the other red one. That should give me pretty clean line of sight on those two, right, Diz?
I'm not
behind the
red.
table?
I'm purple. Hey.
Oh, good change.
Don't touch. You need to run.
As I draw my arrow, I'm gonna cast Hell of Thorns
Ooh.
and shoot at this one right here. And that is a. Why do I still have Mordecai's up?
Mordecai.
22 to hit.
22, yeah.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
And because of Hell of Thorns, they both make a dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay. So that one fails, and the other one rolls a 13.
So both fail.
All right.
That is. Yeah. That's 7 piercing damage, or I can add. That's 14 piercing damage to the first one, and an additional 3 radiant. So 17 to the first one that I hit, and then 7 to the second one. And as I look back at Kai, I go, that arrow trick was pretty cool, huh? Almost like magic. And I will end my turn.
Now you've made Kai sad.
I thought that would have made him happy.
No.
Negative morale
Alright,
during the fight. That's what you love to hear.
Keltash.
What it is, firing through another player's space. I tried Googling it while I was
It's
waiting
fine.
for it to come around. But...
That is fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm
As
gonna
long as you
move
don't roll a
here,
1.
And I'm going to fire right past Meridius's ear at that guy.
Meridius about to lose an ear if he rolls a 1.
He's wearing the helmet.
Do fish have ears?
17.
17. Which one was it again? Click and hold. That one. Okay, that's a hit.
He
It might
seems
have
like he's
extraneous fins.
not in cover.
but I don't see the damage.
It's coming.
I guess you gotta
It's
click
coming.
the
I'm working on it.
7 damage. Okay, that gnoll peeks up over top, and an arrow goes right into its eye socket. And it falls into the other one, and it pushes. You see that one push it off into the on the ground.
Die, wimp. All
3
right,
really good hits.
Nice. Bruce,
Is that up?
that's it for me.
Okay,
Go Keg's Ash.
Meridius.
Radius is gonna advance. To right
All right.
here.
As you walk forward, could you make a dexterity saving throw?
17 plus 1, so 18.
18. Okay. So as you move forward, you feel like this line like kind of pull on your leg, and you stop, and you easily step over it and continue moving forward.
So with my, I guess my action, I'll turn around and inform everybody that the room is trapped. I just stepped over a trip line. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. We got Kai.
Okay. Kai will move up a little bit to like right here. And then this one is behind something, correct?
Yeah, there's a table there.
So I would move. If I put myself right here, I think I can kind of see him, correct?
You can see him. Yeah, he's still got some cover from the table. It's obscuring the shot a little bit.
I'll throw a dart at him. That is a 16, 10, 11 plus 6 plus 5.
16. Actually, that misses
Fine. Okay, I'm
with
done.
his partial cover. It hits the table.
Fine, I'm done.
All right. All right, my turn. So, got all these guys still alive. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, this one runs out. He got brave, and he's going to try to take his spear and try to jab it in Meridius. These other two up here are probably going to take shots at El Real, since he's kind of just hovering in the air there. And the one at the bottom is going to take a shot at Kai. So we'll start out with the shot at Kai. That is a natural 20.
I'm still gonna catch it, but
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'll have the nat 20.
Okay. So, yeah, just keep track of that. I'll roll damage in a moment. So now we're going to go with the other two shooting arrows. That is a 15 and a 19.
Both
15 miss. Both hit? Okay. And then the spear attack, which is probably going to miss because that is a really low roll. Let me look at the number. That is, yeah, that's an 11. So that one misses. All right, so the natural 20. That is 8 points. Cut to 4. And then you have to roll to see if you can catch it, right?
no, I stopped 7 points of damage automatically.
There you go. So you catch the arrow.
I'm not throwing
Alright.
this one back.
You're going to keep that one.
It's
keep
a,
this
no,
one.
it's a free action. I'm gonna snap it in half.
Okay.
Throw it to the side.
All right, so now we've got the two
I love
arrows
it.
coming at El Real. It's
So dope.
a 3 and a 4 damage, so 7 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
Got it? All right. And so next we have Stenasi.
All right. I'm gonna move up. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna move up over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take aim at. Sorry.
Okay, can't remember when Kai moved up there. When did you move up there? Your last turn?
Yeah, my
His last turn.
Can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
I can.
And Stanasi, if you could roll one as well.
Okay.
That
So I have an
is-
11.
That's 11 plus 5, so it's a 16.
Okay, 16's good. You kind of step over the wire. Stanasi, you feel yourself almost trip forward as you hear something click, and as you look up, you hear.
Weren't we warned already about the tripwire?
You were, but you didn't say that you were moving forward carefully or anything. You just said you
That's
moved.
fair. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, and we didn't know where in his journey that he stepped on.
That is
It's
true.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Not like
Okay.
he stopped and pointed at the ground.
All right, I withdraw my
Okay.
my statement.
All right, so you hear just these rocks start falling down, and I need everyone in. I'll draw a square for us.
Oh.
Everyone in this area here to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, hold up a second there. Was that me? Oh, that's all.
So all of us except for Ziri
Stay
And
behind.
Mordecai.
Natural 20,
and Mordecai.
baby.
Natural
Hey,
20,
there we
nice.
go.
Natural 20, baby. Let's
Two
go.
natural 20s.
Hold on, I want to do it. Diz, I have danger sense.
Let's go.
Okay, so you get advantage on
dex saving throws.
dex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need it because I have a -1. Let's go.
Oh, you rolled a 1? Oh no.
No, he said he has a -1. Oh, you rolled a. Oh,
I think-
Oh,
yeah.
real.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
No.
This is
I
not
got-
Kingdom Death.
No matter how good my dexterity is, it can't save me from a natural 1.
Okay, El Real is going to. I'm going to use my ability on El Real. So, boop 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 doop.
I got an 11, Diz.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
When a creature, yeah, let me just copy paste it.
With
And
advantage.
Yes. I rolled a 3. I don't know what. I got a 12.
When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to choose up to 3 other willing creatures you can see. Distribute the damage taken between the original target and the chosen creatures. Each creature must take at least 1 damage.
I asked before at the end of the last session, and me and Kai agreed, and Wynor wasn't here technically, but we thought it would be something Wynor is into because it's extra pain.
Oh, she loves this. If she can take some
And you're
more
going to
damage.
save El Real, so.
Yes. I must always save
I need,
it real.
I need more dice, actually. Hold on.
So
That's not
we will
what I
divide
wanted.
up the
That's your
damage.
pain.
Y'all aren't thinking this through. I'm taking double the damage.
I'll take
Even split up between us, it's gonna be quite a bit, especially since all of y'all are in the square.
I know, but hopefully it won't,
I've got more
it'll
health than
save
all, the
all of
nodes
us.
combined.
Yeah.
All right. So
A
what did
lot of
Mordecai
us
roll?
have high con.
And Keltash.
I won't take any
Oh,
damage
I-
from my own, but I will take damage from yours because I roll a natural.
That's
20.
true. So
yeah,
yeah.
And I don't have to take any at all either, so.
Uh,
It just.
I'm an 11, but I got a question about this whole shared damage thing.
you're not in,
Okay.
on it, are you?
This
Why,
is a
if
different
you're-
rule, so we will discuss it slightly here. Go ahead.
Huh?
It's a new thing that we've kind of done, so yeah. So,
So-
what's your question?
So if Sly has to take extra damage,
Yes.
But you're not in
why
this.
Yeah, the
why do the other people have to take extra damage? Because him
Mm.
taking extra damage.
Well, first
No.
let's explain that, Russ, real quick. Just so anybody who's watching out there, we play. If you roll a natural 20, you don't take any damage. If you roll a natural 1 to balance it, you take double the damage. So that's
Right,
the first
but
part
I'm-
of the equation here.
But I'm saying it shouldn't the other people take just what the roll is, and
But-
he takes triple of what's left over because he rolled a 1. The other people
Can I-
didn't roll a
Can I
1.
explain it? Because I have
Yes.
the ability.
It's Zeri's ability, so yeah, you can explain
Yeah.
it if you want.
So how this works is if somebody is taking like a crit or extra damage, or if they're about to like get killed from this attack, I assume because of their hit point ratio, if they're bloodied, I can just take the amount of damage that they have and distribute it between basically 4 people, the original person and the 3 people taking it. So
Uh,
that original person doesn't have to take nearly as much of that damage.
I understand the ability, but my point is the people taking the distributed damage should only take what the roll.
It does. I don't think it matters though. It's just take the total and split it 4 ways.
It's the damage dealt to that character split.
You just divide it up and send it to other people.
I was just trying to help y'all.
Redistribution of the wealth. I mean, pain.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate that, Russ. But if you wanted to make the same argument, I could say I was exempt because I rolled a natural 20 on mine. You know, you could walk the argument further and further out.
That's why it's consenting people. Like this is something that we choose to do.
I consent to pain.
And if you have any resistance, or if you have a vulnerability to that type of damage that's being distributed to you, those things take effect as well. At least that's what it says. So after the damage is distributed. So, all right. So we got an 11, which is a fail. We got Stassi with a natural 20. Kai with a natural 20. 11 is another fail. What did Mordecai roll?
20.
20.
Natural?
No.
Not natural. Okay, so that is a success, so you take half damage. All right, so Mordecai, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock just kind of cracks you upside the head. Those that failed take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Elril takes 42 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is why. Okay.
Takes how much?
I take 42, but it doesn't say that y'all have to split it up evenly.
Yeah.
It does not. You can do it any way you want.
Y'all can take how much ever damage off of my plate that y'all want, basically, and then I have to hold the rest.
I can take 10. I can handle it.
I'll take 10.
Okay.
Yep. With that 24 that I just lost, I can
Why
take...
no? You can take one if you want. I don't know.
I'll take.
You just got hit by 24.
What's the symbol for down again?
For down?
You're down?
Yeah.
You're down. Okay. So I usually just do this one with like your back's hurting.
I usually when I do
Yeah.
I wanted to do Keltash 2 previously. When I heard that he was gonna take double.
Which one did you do this?
The one.
How much are you taking?
That with looks like your back's hurting. You're bent over.
When are we leaving?
But we can actually do. We can do a purple dot. Let's just do a purple dot, and then the other one is just you're prone. So.
Okay, so red if you're bloody, purple if you're down.
Purple if you're unconscious. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll also put the other thing on you.
It should be blue for code blue.
Oh god.
Well, we can go blue. Everybody wants blue.
Y'all want to have something fun here?
Blue's fun.
Y'all took just enough damage for me to be down with 0 hit points exactly.
Oh, come on!
To be fair, I would have been really close to insta death if it didn't happen though.
This is what this is used for.
The little guy with the back pain, that means you're prone, so you're laying on the ground. So you see Elril, his wings dissipate, right? And you fall to the ground. It's only 5 feet, so you don't take any damage from it.
Oh, I'm 15 feet. Remember, I said on my last turn I went 10 forward and 10 up.
No. He said 10 up and 15 up.
Look at the green dot.
10 forward and 15
I marked
up.
it.
So you take is it 1d6?
It
1d4.
No, I'm unconscious. It would just be 2 death saves.
Wait, I do have to ask. You had me starting out at 15 feet, but you said that the place was getting smaller. Could he have not been possible to go up that high?
Even at 10 feet, I'm taking damage.
I mean, it's at least 10 feet. So.
Okay.
So 2 death saves then.
D6 per 10 feet.
Hey guys, I don't only have to roll 1 to fuck us.
Uh-oh.
All right. So got 2 people down and 1 person almost dead. Go team.
I tried.
Can I still do my attack?
It's still your turn.
Is it still my turn?
I mean, well, just so you know, I mean, you can use actions to do, healing potions or whatever. You hadn't declared what you're doing, so you can always feed somebody a healing potion, stuff like that.
Imagine having a healing potion, though. Imagine.
Oh no.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on,
man.
sorry. I got a quick question. If you take damage past 0, but it's not doubled, do you lose death saves, or do you?
It's if you take damage while you're unconscious, it's an auto crit, which means 2 death saving throws.
I mean, in the initial going down though.
It just
No.
zeroes you out.
Okay.
This zeroes you out. Anything you go into the negative, as long as you don't go your maximum hit points into the negative, that's insta death. Then it just rubber bands back to 0.
Okay.
So you and Elril are at 0 hit points. All right, Stanasi.
All right, so I'm gonna target these 2 chuckle heads back here.
Okay.
With acid splash.
Okay.
Oops, that was just the first one. Just the first one.
Okay.
So they have to roll 13 dex save.
All right. Let me get all this damage out of the way first. All right. The first one rolled a natural 15. The second one rolled a 12, which
So the
is...
second one takes 1 point of damage.
Well, it rolled a 12 plus 1, so it rolled a 13 exactly. So
Alright, cool. So I knocked everybody down and didn't do any damage, y'all. Let's go.
Oh. All right, so now
Sometimes
it's
it happens.
my turn.
No.
As it's going to take 2 shots up at Meridius from the bottom down there. That is not going to hit. That is like a 9. Second one is like a 12. So yeah, no. 2 arrows, just ting ting, just bouncing right off your armor. Mordecai.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to target the guy in front of Meridius with a firebolt. That is a 17 to hit.
All right, that hits. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do damage. That is 1 damage. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get
1 damage. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Then also, the guys behind the table is covered, right?
It is, yeah, partially covering them. Yeah.
Can I destroy the table with a firebolt?
You can target the table. Yes.
Okay, then I will twin spell, firebolt, table.
Okay. Roll for attack on the table.
That is a 17.
17 hits. So roll damage.
He tried to.
That is 6 damage to table.
6 damage. The table just kind of explodes from this firebolt. You see them kind of cover their faces, splinters fly up everywhere. So they're no longer under cover behind that.
Mordecai looks at them and goes, "Gnolls, you will not get away. I am really pissed off." And that ends my turn.
All right. Wynora.
All right, so I was going to end up running forward, and I see Elril drop right in front of me as I'm running up behind him, and I'm going to decide instead. So I'll use 5-10 feet of movement.
So it is difficult terrain inside that red box. So just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I want to grab his body.
Okay.
And can I dash as my action then once I've picked up his body? Or is that an action to pick up the body?
It's an action to pick up the body. Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to pick up the body, and I want to head back. So what is that back to?
You're
here,
at 10 right now, so that's 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah, that's 20 right there with the body. So we'll just put the body off to the side here.
Right, just to get him out of cover, and then I believe that will be the rest of my turn. You know what, I'm gonna no, because it'll just go off right now. Okay, that will be it. That's all I can do at the moment.
Cool.
Just get your body out of there when I see you drop.
So that's the end of round 2. So if anybody's at half or less than half hit points, put a little red dot on you. I forgot to do this to these guys too, so these guys are bloodied as well. Stevie reminded me when he put it on his
you
character.
said
so
half. You said half or less, right?
if you're at
Half or
half or
less,
less
yeah.
hit points, then put a little red dot on yours. That means you're bloodied. So everybody knows. So that's one of the other rules we started with. All right, so Ziri, start of round 3.
I'm the only cleric. Okay. Immediately going to go ahead, and I think I'm within range. Yes. I'm like right beside. Going to use a 2nd level healing word on Keltash.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks.
Let's go.
Okay. And that's actually did it roll enough? Okay, it's supposed to be 3d4. Yeah, it didn't roll that extra d4 even though just 2nd level.
If you wanna roll it, well, healing word
Yeah.
is only 1d4, right?
Let me.
Yeah,
I thought
cure wounds is the 2.
Cure wounds is the big
Ah.
one, right? Yep. Cure wounds is just 1d8, I think, or something. 1d6 or.
Yeah, 1d8.
But the healing
yeah,
word, I think, is 1d4.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm just used to seeing a higher health average because I used to be a life cleric.
All right. So 7 points to Keltash.
Yay! Thanks.
because the other body got moved.
We'll change it
Unfortunately,
to a
real.
We'll change it to a red dot.
I mean,
and you're still
I would have
prone.
assumed that Keltash is down. You don't know about 2 death saving throws. Keltash is down right beside you. That would be the move that everybody makes.
Well, I can see I'm so high up. I can pretty much see everybody below me. Okay, and I don't think I can really move any farther. I just kind of look at the rest of them and I'm like, she looks really like stricken. Like her face looks like weirdly stretched. Like she can't do enough.
All right, so we'll call that
Guys,
your turn. As
I'm
it
an
is,
idiot.
it is the first.
Me too.
It
I'm
is
an
the first
idiot.
time we have the possibility of character death. Only on the
Dude.
7th session.
Diz, I had inspiration. I should have used it on the trap. Ah,
I'll text you, Dis.
Okay. Yep. It's private. Keep it private.
ooh, practice. I mean, what?
Yep. We do all death saving throws in private. So just so you know.
That's so
My
cool.
god is gonna get so angry at me if something happens.
All right. So we will say it is now Keltash's turn. You are laying on the ground, prone.
Yes. And I'm going to I'm going to get up.
Okay.
So let's get rid of the
Get rid of the old man back pain.
So that's I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15 like this. And I'm going to shoot at this guy.
Actually, that is your entire movement because that is difficult terrain, but you can move there. So.
Oh, I thought the difficult terrain was this down here.
No, it was, but now that the rocks fell from the ceiling, now that entire area is. So there's like rocks all over the place. You're climbing over rocks to get to there.
So I couldn't make it there, right? I'd have to be right here.
No, you can make it to there. Yeah. You can make it to where you went. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Oh, actually, you stood up. So hang on.
Yeah.
So it halves
that's
your
what I'm
movement. So
saying.
you only have 15 feet of movement. So you can only move one square. Sorry.
1 square,
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool. I can still hit him
Yeah.
from here. I was just
You can. Yeah.
okay.
All right.
I get up to the Grass Boutique.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hit.
Okay. So I'm going to second wind action surge. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to use second wind for 3 more. And then that's it.
Okay. Meridius.
I'm going to fire off a gust of wind right here. It's 60 foot long, 10 foot wide from my position.
Okay.
Blast area obscure.
Everyone in range has to make a strength saving throw or be pushed back 15 feet.
Oh, that's straight into the rocks for a couple of them.
All right. So strength saving throw it's in a direct line, right?
Correct. And every bonus action, I can change the direction of the blow from this point.
Oh.
All right. So that is.
Strength save
And
is 13.
well, I made a 13 on one and 6 on the back one.
It should be all three right here, right? Because it's 10 feet.
Oh, is it 10 feet wide?
Yes, it's 10 feet wide, 60
Oh, yeah.
feet
So
long.
then that is an 8. So the 2 in the back fell.
Okay, so they're pushed back 15 feet.
Okay. So it pushes them back to the wall.
And it says any creature in line must spend 2 feet of movement every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to me.
All right.
Ooh. So it's not just difficult terrain; it's extra difficult terrain.
It is, yes.
And they don't take any damage from getting blasted into a wall?
I don't know. Does it say it?
No, it
Meridius?
it doesn't say this one.
It doesn't say it, so.
Dang. I was hoping
Alright.
it'd be like fall damage, but
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Kai.
Alright. I'm gonna move up to right here. And then I'm gonna punch this one right in the face.
Okay.
That is an 11 plus, 11 plus 5, 16.
16 hits.
Alright. So that is 7 points of damage. And then I'm going to burn a key point. And I'm going to do Flurry of Blows, which allows me to take 2 more attacks. So first attack is a 13 plus 5, it's an 18.
That hits.
Second attack is a 12 plus 5, it's 17. So total damage is 3, 4, and 6, so 13 points of damage. And he needs to make a Dex saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Back at top. Yeah. All right. Dex, you say?
Yeah, Dex 13.
That's a fail.
All right, he is pushed 15 feet.
Which way? Away from you?
I would assume, yeah, like up, either into the wall or up into up against that chest, because he can't really move 15 feet away from me.
Yeah. How much damage was it total?
6 plus 4 plus 3, so 13 for the Fury of Blows, and 6 for the regular attack.
Okay, so just pow, 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 and then just like almost like an uppercut that you hear the neck snap as it kind of just lands on the chest. It kind of slides down the chest.
Once again, Kai looks at his hands in amazement. And that's my turn.
All right, the gnolls' turn. Can they fire arrows into that blast of wind, Meridius?
Well, according to what it says, it just says that their movement's impaired. It doesn't say anything about projectiles.
All right,
Oh no,
so they're...
seeming to go directly into the air though. You think they could pushed away.
That's what I would think, but it doesn't say.
Maybe
so
maybe with disadvantage for physics of it. I mean, arrows will
I
cut
could see
through
that.
wind.
I could
Maybe
see that.
arrows will
I
cut
was
through
already-
wind, though.
I was already questioning it, and if it's strong enough to push them backwards, I mean, it's got to affect that arrow, right?
I
so
mean,
we'll give them
this spell-
disadvantage.
Wind's moving
in
faster.
the spell, it says I can disperse gas or vapors and even extinguish flames.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
So-
arrows
You
are
can
built
vape?
to
call out.
Okay.
Right, I'm just saying it doesn't
Yeah.
call out projectiles.
Yeah,
Radius
arrows are built
vaping.
to cut through the wind. So,
I know.
So-
yeah.
If it's a real heavy wind, though, it may knock them off course slightly.
Is this tornado wind or what?
No, I'll get
All
that.
right, I'm gonna give them disadvantage because I think it's just in the physics of it, which is good because one of them rolled a natural 20. So so the
Also,
first
somebody
attack is
has to
a
say it.
10.
It's not the wind.
It's not the wind.
It's not the wind.
And the second attack is a 5. All right, so we got the other guy down here at the bottom. He's gonna take a shot at Kai, and that is a 14, I believe. 14. Miss. All right, so just a round of misses that go around.
Can you read your DM real quick as I prepare for my move?
Yeah, I can. Stanasi, is your turn. And
It's kind of read that
pertinent.
first.
It's
and then-
it's pertinent stuff.
it's pertinent. Yeah. I just need to know if you're gonna have me do that second part.
No, not yet. No,
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I can
Alright,
do that
then.
at any time though, right? So it's it's up to me, right?
Anytime before I
You
can
roll
use
those
this
yours.
again.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime that I want, I can just have it happen, right? So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use that, but I'm gonna let me see here. Oh, you guys backed out. That's right.
What did you do, Stanasi?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Answer for your crimes.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
I guess we'll see it eventually when
You're
half
gonna
of
you're
us
no you're
die.
gonna you're gonna see it now. You're gonna see it now. I'm just aiming and figuring out a way. Am I able to move out of there all the way out?
It's just difficult terrain, so your movement is doubled. So it's instead of 5, it's 10 feet until you get out of it. So
All right, so that's 10 feet, and then
10 and then 15.
and then 15. Now I'm regular terrain. I can have 15 movement still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
You're in the no, not there.
All right. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on this target here.
Okay, so the wind is still happening, and Stanasi walked into the wind gust, right?
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, god damn it! Why didn't you guys say something to me?
He did.
No.
I said no.
Russ said something.
That's called metagaming.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's fair.
I
What
mean,
do-
you
what do I
would
throw?
Rip.
you would probably feel the wind, happening.
I mean,
Nah, I'm oblivious
Hold
to it
on.
right
You-
now.
you good
Hold
to it?
on. Hold
Okay.
on. It says each creature that starts its turn in this line must succeed a strength save. He
There
just
you go.
got there.
So it
Just
won't happen.
I'm good.
It won't happen until next go round if it's still there. So that is
Or you
true.
can back out.
Very good.
He used all his movement to
I
get
used
in.
all my movement. I'm in there. I'm in there
He's
for the
in
long
there.
haul, guys. I'm in there. I'm
So you're
in
good.
there.
You're good for now, Stanasi. So go
Right.
ahead. And,
So I'm gonna. God damn it!
Hair blowing in the breeze.
I know, right? My hair is looking fabulous right now, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
I was
I'm gonna
say,
cast
you
Witch
should have
Bolt
noticed that Kai's robes were kind of
on him.
fluttering around.
It's cool. It's
Okay.
fine. Everything's fine. We got this. It's fine.
Should have noticed that Kai's robes are above his head.
So
Yeah.
14 to hit.
14. At that
Marilyn
angle, yeah,
Monroe.
that's a hit. Yep. But no,
That's a
actually,
hit?
a 14. 14 misses on that one. Yep. Let me double check that. But yep, it is a miss.
All right. Well. In that case, like I said, I'm gonna use the other thing.
Okay.
Because I did. Yeah. Right. So I get to re-roll my.
I don't like the sound.
Oh
of
no
these
no no
the
no
other
no!
thing.
Because it's the attack roll. It's not the hit. Never
I
mind.
agree with
Disregard.
Josh.
I just miss.
The attack. No, that is an attack roll. Yeah, you can re-roll it.
I can re-roll it. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
re-roll
yeah.
it then. All right. That's not it. This one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
That
hit the
misses
rest of
anyway.
the beat.
Okay then. There you go.
It misses.
Cool.
Fate
All right.
wanted you to miss.
Yep, sure did. I should have held it.
All right, so
All right,
it
let's do my
is.
turn.
It is the Gnoll's turn. Gnoll group number 2. He is going to take another shot at the closest person, which is Kai, and he gets 2 shots. That is a double check the modifier. A 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Second one is a 21 to hit.
Those both hit. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I can't catch both of them, but I can catch one.
Okay, so I will roll them separately here.
I still have
First
my
one
reactions.
is- First one is 6 points of damage. You're gonna catch
What?
that one, or
Yeah, I shouldn't shoot. Yeah, so I catch that one. So
okay.
no damage from it.
Second one is 7 points of damage,
That one does. Yeah.
piercing damage. So, all right,
So you would notice that Kai is bloody.
all right. So now we got Mordecai.
Ziri's just watching all these people bloodied and being like,
I'm going to attack the 2 gnolls pinned up against the wall in the back
Okay,
with firebolt. So that is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. And that is 2 damage.
Is that top or
So
bottom
then
one?
the bottom one.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to hit the bottom one again because I feel like I didn't do good enough the first time.
Okay.
Great reasoning.
That is a 25 to hit.
Okay, that one really hits.
Please
It gets
roll
into the
more than 2
wind.
points of damage.
It gets into that wind tunnel and picks up speed.
10.
10.
damage.
10.
Max damage. 10.
It's a 10.
It
All right,
was
it's
a
kind of pinned up
10.
against the wall, and his fire hits it. The second fire hits it, and as the you see the smoke kind of blow away with the wind, there's just a big hole in his chest.
Please be Acminos.
All right, we got Wynora.
All right. I look down at El Real, and my eyes kind of open wide, and I get this like anger inside of me. So I'll activate my rage, and when I do, there's like this storm inside of my body kind of taking place. So I have this aura that kind of comes around me, and I'm going to dash out of this rough terrain towards the table at the bottom corner. I think
Okay.
I can make that. That's 10, 20, 30.
did you place the body
35,
down?
40.
Like, did you place El Real?
You still
Yeah,
got his
I
body?
put him
Nope,
down.
Okay.
he's carrying him.
I'll take him with me as my meat shield. I think I can get
All right,
right,
so
right on top
we'll
of the
put
table.
Elro
I'll
right
just
there.
jump on top of the table
Okay.
and just like jump and just like land hard on the table and just
Alright.
kind of yell at him. And unfortunately, my new acquired ability I can't use yet because it's a bonus action to trigger the effect. So I just have to end my turn right there on top of the
All
table.
right.
Do I have
That's
to
the end of
roll anything
round.
for jumping on the table, or
No,
nothing?
no, it's just you can jump that high, so I mean that's
Sweet.
fine. That's the end of round 3, and we got Ziri with round 4 here.
So I see her drop El Real, and El Real still isn't moving, right?
Right.
Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, I used my second level spells already, so first level healing word, no, actually I can fly down, so I'm gonna just go ahead and fly down at this point.
Okay.
And that way I can do a cure wounds.
Okay. You kind of light the magic up on your hands as you kind of bend over and like lay your hands on his chest, and you feel the energy go in,
Come on.
but he doesn't move.
Oh no!
I'm dead.
I rolled a 2 on the saving throw afterwards.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Uh,
buddy.
I'm rolling my new character right now.
First kill. Let's go.
Oh man.
I think I'm thinking a cleric.
Yes, thank you. Yes, please. Please. Help.
Not to delay the turn anymore, but I have these memories of Critical Role season 2.
Yeah.
Stop.
Very
And then
much
the second
so.
cleric comes in. So
Yeah.
all right, anything else, Ziri?
Crying.
Yeah,
Ziri
you just
ends her
kinda-
turn.
You just kind of stand up and looking at your hands, just
Kind of in shock.
Now you
He's
might
not-
know why I ran and yelled.
Yep. I
Keltash.
noticed.
Okay. Rough terrain.
Rough terrain. We are
Oh.
all in rough terrain now. Yes.
I can move right on.
Started killing characters. So.
No problem with that.
Proud of you, Diz.
Hey, it's only my third kill. It's only my third kill ever. I'm like 3 in 10,000.
I'm gonna shoot the one that is enjoying polite converse over the table with my companion over here.
All right.
Oh, it's
26
yeah.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
8 points of damage. So Winora jumps up at the table and just screaming, and then all of a sudden a bolt comes through and hits the thing in the side of the neck. As it kind of, you got it to stand up slightly, and it as a bolt kind of just hits it right in the side of the neck, and it goes like it's choking on blood, and then it falls over.
Oh, I smile. I'm smiling right now. I'm having a good time with that. And my heart hurts.
You smile as you turn around and look at the one there to your left, and it just kind of backs up against the wall a little bit.
Okay, now with a friend mildly in the way and a table questionably in the way, what kind of access do I have to this guy? Is the table in my way?
That's the table that Glandis destroyed.
It's
isn't it?
exploded. Yeah, that table's
Great.
gone. That guy's almost pinned up against the wall with like the wind blowing up against him.
That's fantastic. I'm going to use the thing that lets me cheat and have an extra move,
Yeah,
and I mean an extra
your
go at
action
it.
surge. Yep,
And I'm gonna shoot at him with a
that is a
20,
hit.
and I'm gonna damage him. Oh well, with a 6. Take that upside down 9-4.
It was a sexy 6.
Yeah, 6. That's all I got.
All right, we got Meridius.
Let's see. Meridius is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down to this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit him.
Well, I mean, would you be able to? Because there's a table there.
There's a table there. The table would at least, you have to jump up on it, so that would probably take 5 feet of your movement.
Yeah.
Even if I came this way.
If you go
Can we both
around
fit
it,
on it?
which way did you go? Show me.
Well, I mean, if I'm going straight to him, can I go through this section right here?
I don't see where you're pointing at. Like,
hang on.
yeah.
Let me swap.
Yeah.
Can I go through this section right here?
You could go through there. Yeah, I would allow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will bring him down to this square to hit him.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And so now,
I try to be on the little edges. I try to be a little, giving on that because it's hard to get,
that's a
tables and stuff to
22
write.
to hit. 16 plus 6.
That's gonna hit.
All right. So 1d6. 6. All right, that's 6 plus 4, so that's 10. Plus I
10?
have Wrathful Smite going on, which
Right.
is a 1d6 of psychic damage. So that is a 3. So 13 points of damage.
So that's 3 on top. Okay. So you will notice that guy is bloodied.
Hmm.
Let's see.
He has
I'm done.
3 nice holes in his chest
Yeah.
now.
I will end my turn.
All right, Kai.
All right.
So the wind keeps going up there, right? You don't have to be there, so
Correct.
it's not emanating from you. Okay. All right, Kai.
Okay, I can end up right here with my 40 feet of move.
Okay.
So I'm going to make the punchy. Actually, I'm going to use my short sword, and I'm going to stab him with the first attack.
Okay.
That is a 17 plus 5.
That is a hit. If you want to go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Yeah, let me roll, see if he's still standing. That's full damage. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points. Okay, so you kind of go crouching tiger, hidden dragon as you could run over and jump up in the wind and just fly through the air with your sword as you stick it into its throat and kind of pin it to the wall as it dies.
Diz?
Yes.
On the gust of wind, it says a line of strong winds 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction of your choice. So I guess
So
it
no
is
wind.
centered on me.
So never mind that.
It came with me.
I just stab him the regular way then.
You just do it the regular way. Yeah.
But you did see a really cool
it all
flashback
happens in the
sequence
same
your
6
head.
seconds. So maybe this happened before he moved. So
I just like to think there was robes and Kai trying to keep his robes down, and there was a lot going on there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
If he's down, I can't. I can't do anything else. So no, I'm good.
All right. So it would be the gnolls' turn, but they're all dead. So Stanasi, your turn. The wind has stopped apparently, so you don't have to roll.
You're dang right, it stopped. It was scared of me. I am going to move.
Hey, could we retcon that I turned the direction on my bonus action into his face?
No, we can't do that. Sorry. So I'm gonna move over here, and I'm going to cast. I'm gonna try Witch Bolt again on Last Man Standing there.
Okay. 11.
That is 11.
That's a miss.
God damn it. Okay. Well, yeah.
I'll try to get off the table.
Stanasi's no good, very bad day.
Hey, it's not a 1.
It's not a 1. I rolled my 1 without rolling a 1 this week. Yeah. When you roll damage. All right, yeah, no, that'll be it for me.
All right.
It's the
Go ahead,
turn-
Josh.
or-
Yeah,
it's
don't
the-
pay attention to the gnoll. I
was gonna say, 'cause
typed
now
something in wrong.
His initiative is 65.
No,
It's adding 17 every time. I actually typed that in the wrong place, so
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
going with it at this point.
Well, I thought maybe it's just my screen. 'Cause nobody's
he's in the
playing, but-
he's in the right turn spot. It's just the numbers completely wrong at this point. So
Okay, no
um,
worries.
so he takes his spear out and is going to try
I
to
need
stab
him to roll a
at
strength saving throw, please.
Meridius. Okay,
He's in my gust of wind.
that is a natural 19, so I think he saves on that
He
one.
succeeds. He
All
succeeds.
right. But you did take that natural 19 away from my attack, so that is an advantage for you. All right, so and I rolled another 19. So yeah, that one is gonna hit. That's a 24 to hit, 23 to hit. Sorry,
Hits.
that one hits. Second attack is a 18.
All is complete 18.
18 total. Yeah,
Okay, that misses.
that one misses. Okay, so it hits with the first spear, but not the second one. So that is D8. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Okay. Mordecai.
Where is this wind?
It's
The
it's
wind is
emanating
on-
off of Meridius.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
not
it's
down
down
here.
It is in front of Meridius, blowing downwards, yeah, towards the
It's going this
knoll.
way.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not here anymore.
It is not.
Okay. So I'm going to move.
So that's difficult terrain. Just remember.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can't see this guy down here, can I?
You cannot
The
see
only
him.
guy
No.
left.
Yep.
Nothing I can do. All right, cool. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Wynora.
I activate my rage again because it had gone out
Okay.
from the last round. I feel that storm happening again, almost like that ocean going through me, and not because I'm wet due to all the pain that I'm taking. I grab my warhammer with both hands. I clench it tight, and I, used to walking on top of tables, I'm going to try to jump off the top of the table and just
Sure.
recklessly attack this thing
All
on top
right,
of the head
go-
with that warhammer. Just,
Go right ahead.
Used
So
to
we'll-
walking on tables.
used to walking on top of tables.
Tables are preferred terrain for you.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I
Nice.
swear.
Oh.
Woo!
All right, that hits.
10 damage. 10 damage total. Just
10 damage.
all the rage and anger from the
So-
emotions inside of me.
As you come up off the table, you jump so high that your warhammer scrapes the top of the ceiling. Sparks fly as you come down, as it looks up, and you hit its snout and push its snout into its face.
Hell yeah. Oof. Whew.
As there's no more combatants that you can see around.
Put my
Ah,
weapon
we
in
can
its
see.
face.
That we can do that.
I'm gonna run back to El Rio if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull
Serious
the map
kneeling?
away here, as it's
can I-
not combat anymore. So
Can I check the chest since I'm right next to it?
you can, yes.
Zeri's just kneeling down next to
I'm gonna run over there. Just
list.
Actually, I'll put you guys back on the map there so you can see. But you don't have to move your tokens around.
kind of grab and feel that sense of pain inside that I could not protect him. That's kind of my whole thing, is to be like his shield. I failed at doing that, and so I'm kind of like somewhat
sorry.
weeping on his body just a little bit.
Yeah, Zeri's actually kind of weirdly crying too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like this is
yeah.
new for her. She doesn't tend to cry for
Like it.
this kind
I
of
like it.
pain, and so
Yeah, Kai would be over there with him as well.
I think it would take you guys a second for you to notice. All the way over there.
Well, yeah.
I held his body. I knew
you want me
him.
to roll anything to see? Like, is there anything in the chest?
So as you run up to the chest, it's locked.
Can I roll
Do you
something
want-
to try and open it?
You want to try to open it? You can try to break the lock, or try to pick the lock, or what do you want to do? Try to break the chest open itself, or it's already got some damage on the side.
Could I roll a sleight of hand to try and pick the lock?
I need another beer.
You can actually. It's not a sleight of hand. It's actually just a dexterity save, and you don't get to add your proficiency modifier because I'm pretty sure you don't have thieves' tools, right?
I actually do.
If you do, then you can, and you're proficient with them, you can use your proficiency modifier on top of it. So you would roll d20 plus dex plus proficiency.
D20 plus dex plus proficiency.
Your
Yep.
thieves tools should probably have well, in roll 20 you had an option to make thieves tools do an auto roll by clicking the name of it, but I don't know if that happens for D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's not giving me the option to roll it. So,
Typing it is.
what is it? /R 1d20, right?
Yeah, or just
slash r
Yeah.
space d20 or 1d20. Yep.
And then you can do a plus
And then
for
plus Dex. That's 16, and I guess how would I know if I'm proficient in thieves' tools? Like,
it shows them in your
Yeah, the
proficiencies. There's a space that says tools, and then it should say thieves' tools.
oh yeah, no, it's there. Yeah, it's there. So what's the other? So what's the bonus? for
Another
proficiency?
Another +2 for your proficiency.
All right, so I rolled an 18.
An 18. Yeah, that pops it right open. As it pops open, the chest is filled full of like precious minerals that they've been mining out of this mine. It's just a chest full of silver.
I will.
It is heavy.
I'm gonna go ahead and look around and
Okay.
see if anyone saw me open it, and then I'm able to see all of them over here, right?
Yeah.
On top of there. Okay.
I would-
We're all
and then
bent over looking at something.
yeah, and now that draws my attention, so I'm going to go in that direction to see what's going on.
You just
Oh,
keep
that's nice.
hearing me repeatedly saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Ziri's making weird bird noises.
Can I look at the bodies and see if they have the same markings as the gnolls we fought before?
You want to see if they have the same mark? Yes, yeah. Just roll an investigation.
What happened to Ariel?
That's a 18 plus 1, so 19.
Or slide.
Yeah. So Meridius,
well,
you find that they do have the same type of marking on them.
To be fair, Kyle probably already has like 27 other characters ready. I mean,
He's got like a whole
Role
box.
play. Role play.
I'm just outside of the game. I'm just saying. Kai is very sad. This is the first person he's ever seen die.
What he's saying is Kai is sad, Josh is not.
Josh has seen characters die before. Kai has not. Kai is very sad. Yes.
So Stanasi, as you run up, you look and you see that Elril's laying on the ground, not moving. Did anybody respond to Stanasi?
I'm sorry. What did he say? What did she
I
say?
asked what happened to Ariel.
What dropped him? Arrows?
I
What?
guess it was
The
ceiling
bolt
box.
Rocks.
dropped
His-
him.
Oh,
Technically,
the
his
rock.
own fall is what got him the 2 death saves.
The rocks that fell when I tripped over the wire.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I wasn't there to save him.
I couldn't. I thought I had saved.
No, how can you say it's not my fault? I caused those rocks to fall.
Wait.
You
There's nothing we can
didn't
do.
know. Unless we take him back to the church in enough time. I don't think we could even afford the service, and I don't know if she will be there to help us if she's lost her job already.
I
So
mean,
we give up?
that chest. There's so much silver. There's got to be enough. This can't be the end of his journey with us.
I
She
say
kind
we
of turns back around. What do you mean silver? You've already.
The chest in the room by those bodies. I opened it and it's full of silver.
She's kind of like, well, that was what we were meant to collect along with the people.
There was no talk of getting silver.
Oh.
We were told to check the condition of the mine and find the dwarves.
And then I kind of interrupt and just say, and kind of yell, like, I don't give a shit about Silver. I want out of here. And I'm going to grab his body
Okay.
to start making way out of this place.
Wouldn't it be better for Spinora to grab the silver so we have something to give the church?
This is her charge. Understand that.
Would anything weird happen to my body, given?
Mm,
So
Made everybody else did it.
Turns
Actually-
to ash.
I need to, like, I've read this, but I need to, like, refresh myself. So we're going to take a real quick break before we get into this anymore.
buddy.
And then we'll come back with what happens
Do you,
next.
do you want to jump into a private Discord call real quick?
we could, yes, yeah. So we'll be right back.
Can,
So
can I jump
stay
in
right
on
there.
that too? Just be quiet.
I don't like all this privacy bullshit.
I'm never.
Listen.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
funny because
We are
play
back.
on words.
So, as you guys are walking out of the cave, Winora, you're walking out with the body, right, of the cave.
We didn't follow.
I am, but before like anything, like I'm holding him and I look over. I'm like, you died in such stupidest way you could have. I'm just kind of like holding a bunch of rocks, really. I'm trying to make my heart
So,
feel better about what happened.
What's the rest of you guys doing at the moment?
The chest, I think
I
we
would
were gonna
like
try to
to-
drag.
I would like to offer up quick, everybody grab silver and let's follow. Maybe there's still time.
Put it inside the Kai's bag.
How much does it weigh?
We
It
can
doesn't matter if we put it in the bag.
Oh,
put
okay.
it all in the bag. Yeah.
All right, put it all in the back then.
I'm gonna start right into the bag. Yeah.
So,
But
as
also,
you guys,
in character, Diz, I am just kind of uncontrollably sobbing right now.
yep. And as you're doing that, I need you to roll that roll now.
Don't make him explode while he's standing beside me.
All of us die except for Keltash and Winora.
Give me 1 second. I got a baby here that I'm trying to put down, and then I'll put the roll in.
Okay.
I thought
So,
I was
while you
rolling
guys are
because the chest was
rage
moving.
looting the chest
You mean-
over there,
You mean put down or
Balls through your
like-
fingers.
I want to whisper this one to you though. So how do I whisper it?
you can either send it to me in Discord, /W, and then my
And then
name
a space.
inside
Yeah.
Roll20. You can text me. You can technically send me a fax. I mean,
How fast do you want that explosion to happen?
That didn't work
He's
at all.
not joking. We
Do I have to
we
put the
can't
R in
do
front of
that. We have the technology.
We have
it's a
the
W.
technology.
Because you're whispering it to
He's
somebody.
talking about the roll. He
No,
wants
yeah,
to
I
whisper
want
the roll.
Yeah, I want to whisper the roll itself. Like I want to roll it, but as a whisper, is that something I can do?
oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just do /GM roll space and then the roll.
Okay.
1d20 like that or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And it shows it to you and me only.
Okay.
Also, if there was any other DMs, like on Saturday, it would show it to them.
All right. So there's the roll, and that is going to do.
I don't.
Oh, well, that's pretty
see it.
shitty. You don't see it?
I don't see it.
Not in Roll20.
I don't. Oh,
I
actually,
see.
hang on. Hang on. I'm looking in the wrong window. My bad. I'm looking in. There you go. I do see it.
He's
I do
looking
see
at
it.
Roll20 through his stream.
I am. I'm looking at the me logged in as a player,
Mm.
and not me logged in as the DM. So I do see it. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
Which I don't think.
but
my
I don't
character
remember
is-
which one that one is, because I think our tables are slightly different. But I could
I
look.
don't think my character is helping.
Yeah.
Right?
Hold on. I gotta pull up my character sheet on the other tab real quick because I have it on there.
Uh,
Oh shoot, it's not back there. Why is it not back there?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited to see what happens.
It's gonna be disappointing. Yeah, it's very it's disappointing.
Is that one
Oh.
that I sent you?
Where'd you
Roll20?
send- Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So disappointing. Okay.
So as you guys are doing that, outside, Lenora, as you're holding the
Yes.
body, it feels like it starts to get lighter as you kind of look over, and you're just holding the armor, and there's butterflies kind of just flitting around all around you.
Butterfly. Melts my heart a little bit, but then I still drop to my knees and just no.
They kind of encircle you a couple times as they kind of go up towards the trees, and then they just kind of almost turn into almost like pieces of like ash floating away. They just kind of dissolve into the air.
I'm gonna I'll watch as it goes past, and I look up and I'm like, I never got to tell him that I loved him. Well, not like that, but just loved him. Everything just floats away.
And you still have all of his stuff, though. Some of the stuff drops to the ground,
Sure.
like his boots and
Boots
stuff.
fall off.
Yeah.
Well, he's gone. Just like a bad relationship. Trying to make light of the situation as much as I can, because I don't know how to cope.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna gather what fell and just kind of try to hold on to everything. Maybe I'll burn it or bury it or something. I don't know. Oh. Butterflies? I'm saying to myself.
Yep. So as the rest of you kind of start to come out of the cave, I would imagine you guys come out, right? Is that correct? And then
Well, once we get the silver.
after you get the silver, yes.
Silver in the bag.
But of course, all of it probably won't fit in there, but probably a good portion of it does.
Well, we have the bag of holding, so.
So, I mean, there's a weight limit on it or something, right? So, is it
Yeah,
like
there
500
is.
pounds?
Whatever. I'll start loading my and everybody else's.
If
pockets
it's
up.
500 pounds of silver, Jesus.
That would be 50,000 silver pieces, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 500
It's something
pounds is what it
crazy.
hold.
Diz, can I do what I just
500.
did before they walk out of the cave?
Hang on, let me look.
My character probably took one piece of silver
Yes,
and put it
you
in.
can.
And then
Okay.
just kind of eyes glazed over.
So,
As,
before they leave the chest to walk out, I'll turn to them and say, he's no longer on this plane with us at all. The point of going back to the town, to the temple is irrelevant. They took him back. I no longer sense his spirit on this plane at all. He's gone.
So
It just gets a little bit deeper.
Well, you're outside. You didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so for her, it hurts a little bit deeper.
I'm gonna say who took him, but I'm going to shout it out very loudly. Who took that? Who took him?
Gods.
He was important, and we will have to take the blame.
It is my burden to bear. I'm yelling, guys. Kids are trying to go to sleep, so I can't really yell.
Yeah. Kind of stares at Snassi. There was a tale to tell that we were not supposed to allow. I guess it'll be the time for that in a bit, because Me and Wynora were charges. We were sent to help him. This is on us in the God's eyes. And I get up and leave.
I'm gonna walk over and put my hand on Stanasi. And I'm gonna put 10 points of lay on hands into her.
Feel that heart.
And attempt to stand her up. And look at her and go, look, things happen. Battles suck. War sucks. People get lost, taken. You can't place blame on the fact that a mistake happened. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That being said, I know that everybody's hurting, and I know that everybody's in pain, but we came here for a job. There's still at least half the team still alive somewhere near us that we came after. So do we drop our heads and walk out of this cave because we lost somebody and leave them to the same fate? Or do we try to find the people we came here after so at least somebody has a happiness at the end of this?
Not to be indelicate with logic, but we actually should go back. That almost didn't go well for us, and now we're down one. And I also have a lot of weight of silver on me, so maybe we should go back and use the silver to buy healing potions and have a drink for a friend,
Well, it's not.
and then come back and do this.
It's not our silver though.
Is now.
Not
Also-
technically.
At which point Meridius will turn and look at him and be like, unless the dwarves gave it to us, it is not ours now. We don't own this cave.
Okay,
God.
that's the smallest part of the point I'm trying to make. We almost all didn't make it, and now we're down one. Let's go back, have a long rest, not a short, a long one. Have a drink for our friend, try and recruit another, get potions, and then we come back.
You want to drink while lives hang in the balance?
I don't want to die while lives hang in the balance.
So you're suggesting 3 days of round trip where they will potentially be dead before we get back.
Yeah. Because it won't help them if we go and die. We didn't fare very well just now. And now we're down one, like I said. We probably shouldn't go further.
We also were careless.
Okay.
He'll right here to say any opinion, unfortunately.
We rushed in. We got caught. We made mistakes.
I'm going
Uh-huh.
to set his stuff down outside the cave. Kind of just maybe where people can't see it, just past. I don't know what the terrain outside was, but just
Okay.
where kind of off to the side. And I'm actually going to walk back in.
As you do that, you're kind of stowing it, and you stand up to go like walk back in. Ziri's standing right there in the cave entrance, just looking at you.
Startled me. Keeping his stuff hidden, and I'm going back in.
God, my internet. My internet. Okay, is it better now?
Yes, going
Okay,
back in.
Where's he?
Turned into butterflies. It was actually quite beautiful. I didn't take him for someone who liked butterflies, but he's gone. And we have a mission, and I don't think he would want us to care.
All of him? Including his armor?
No, I stowed it off to the side. I'm not going to carry it the whole time.
That armor is a magical artifact, or at least part of it is. Do we want to leave that for anyone to find?
I think it's well hidden. Can you find it? As I step away from Briar.
Challenge accepted.
She kind of stares at you and is just like, well, I needed to ask you something before the rest of them heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't know why he was here, and even I don't fully comprehend or know the story. I assume you knew the most. Let them know as much as you like, but they do not understand the implications that this has. And I feel it is necessary for them to know at this point.
Fine with me. Maybe I'll grab his stuff then.
Gives a nod.
I'll grab his stuff and walk back in.
Okay.
Ziri's like, if somebody took this, that would not be good if I were to die.
If Ziri dies, Kai will murder everyone on the continent. So we can have a whole spin-off campaign.
One punch at a time.
One punch at a time. Everybody dies. Okay.
Kai would almost be magical. We'd call him One Punch Man.
That's right. That's right.
Dude.
You need to shave your head. Oh, it already is shaved.
His head is already shaved. Yeah.
There you go.
He would add a last name. It'd be Kai Wick, and then everybody would die.
And I'd go back in with her once she got what is left of the remains.
I would, as they're doing that, I would just be walking around looking at the gnoll bodies, because I've never seen a gnoll before.
Okay.
Not up close.
Yeah, they're dog-like creatures. Yeah, they.
I mean, do they have anything? I'd kind of be looking through. Do they have anything?
Oh, you want to search them?
Yeah.
You want to search them? Then just roll an investigation as you're kind of.
It's not terrible. It's not great. Hey, I'm proficient in that actually. So that's 14.
Let's see, 14. They have dirty, mismatched armor. It doesn't look like stuff that they've purchased or made. They've probably scavenged. It looks very used, worn. Even the weapons they have are crude weapons. You do find on one of them some arrows that look good. The rest of them kind of look, just almost like they're just stone tipped. You actually find some that are have metal.
And I would go to the one that the one that when I caught the arrow and threw it back at him,
Mm-hmm.
I would go get that arrow.
Okay.
And I would keep that arrow. I would wipe it on his fur because it'd be gross. But
so you find 20 plus 1 arrows.
I'll carry those out. I think the only person that uses a bow just died though. So
Awkward.
Awkward. So I'll carry those out, and because I haven't been outside yet, so I don't know that. So I would actually walk outside and see. Did they pick up his armor?
Yeah, we're already coming back in, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll take the armor. We're gonna come back in. Maybe we can put it in a bag, so I don't have to hold it.
Bag holding.
Silver.
Well, the
Very
bag
useful.
holding is full. Remember, we filled it up with silver.
I don't think we have 500 pounds of silver.
Well, that's DM. Do we have 500 pounds of silver?
Let me do some quick math here.
Yeah,
Because
because if that's 500 pounds of silver, like we'd be so fucking rich if it became ours.
It's
that would be 50,000 silver pieces, would it not? Because it's 100 coins to a pound.
All right, a barrel of silver ore, which a barrel equivalent to maybe a chest, 800 pounds.
Then the bag of holding is full. Also, it's not silver coins.
It's
ore.
not silver coins. It's
Yeah.
silver ore.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when he opened it, I said it was like the materials that they were mining here.
Then the bag is full. I mean, yeah, then it won't hold, and there's silver ore left over. I had to dump out the cookies and everything. Heartbreaking.
There were no cookies left, remember?
I know, but there were cookie crumbs left, and it's still somebody promised me cookies made from asses of moles, and I never saw them. So yeah, there's no room in the bag of holding. Sorry, or yes, it's not a portable haul. It's just a bag of holding.
I'll just hold his stuff as best I can. And if there's any combat, I'll just drop it.
We'll just drop it and run away.
Or I'll use it.
So I would walk over to Meridius at this point and say, where were we were sent here to find dwarves. So there's no dwarves in there, and I mean this might have been their mine, but there was no bodies or anything. I didn't see any bodies.
So as you say that, you hear echoing from inside the tunnels. You hear the sound of a howl, just echoing kind of off in the distance.
I cannot heal you all. We need to go. We need to leave. And quietly.
So,
They will probably be waiting on a return howl from this first group. I do not want to risk any more lives.
Kai would just kind of look back and forth at this point, because this isn't a call he's going to make.
Yeah, I didn't hear the original, the continued conversation that included this, so. When Ziri hears that howl, she tells them, like, we should leave.
So what do we do? Do we leave or do we stay?
Two votes for leave.
We're voting?
Should we stay
we
or
are.
should we go?
This is serious. All your lives are in danger.
Show hands for leaving. Me and Zuri.
Almost all of you are bloodied.
Nobody?
Kai says, yeah, I don't feel well. I have arrow that was stuck kind of right here, and it bleeds.
Well, perhaps maybe if we leave, we don't go all the way back. We just find a shady spot and rest there.
Right, let us camp out. Let's just leave this area.
Let's leave the cave. Okay, I agree with that. Let's get out of the cave.
Yes, I don't mind catching my breath and then coming back in.
I want to start stealthing out.
Hey, Diz.
Okay. Yep.
Before they decide to stealth out, read what I DM'd you.
Oh, sorry.
That's why
He
I
yells
moved
down
where
the
I
cave.
did.
Ah.
Get back here.
Okay, as you guys start to move, you see just fog kind of start emanating out from where Meridius is. It kind of feels so 20 feet in all directions. So it's from, it doesn't have to be centered on you, I don't think.
Yes,
but,
it is centered on me. As I
is it?
move, it moves. It's,
Okay,
it's 20
so
feet
it's-
all directions.
you see this
Anything within
fog.
5 feet is lightly obscured.
it kind of goes around Meridius, and wherever he's standing, it seems to be following.
At which point, when I cast it, it engulfs me. I tell everybody to exit the cave.
Ziri can't see anything in front of
Yeah,
her
just
if we're all in it.
Well, no, where I'm standing, y'all have a slight trail from the wall to my fog cloud to walk straight out of the cave.
Oh, I can't see it anymore because he took off
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
I
fine.
moved where I did. so that I wouldn't encompass.
Meridius
y'all's
moved
path
up
out.
into further up into the cavern, blocking that way up further in,
Gotcha.
but allowing you guys to slip through. So
Okay.
Wow.
All right, I will use it.
Yep.
And then
I'm gonna
as
make
all
sure to
them
stealth
exit, I'll
at least.
slowly start walking backwards out of the cave, keeping an eye on the tunnel.
I'm also short 1 javelin, by the way. I didn't pick it up.
21.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Rolled well.
All right. So if anybody else is rolling stealth, you just go ahead and roll that, or if not, just you exit as is.
I exit as is. Javelin.
They will just walk out of the cave.
Okay. And where are you guys going?
Where's a secure looking location?
The forest line minimum, right?
A thick stand of trees, or maybe a.
If we're going to rest and then come back, I say we get on the wagon, ride 2 hours out, and set up camp.
Yep.
That'll
All
give
right.
them at least 4 hours to try to track us, because they'll have to follow the footprints to the wagon and then try to figure out which way the wagon went.
Okay. So you guys make your way back
Tactical.
out to the wagon.
Likes this idea. Yes.
Is anybody like on lookout as you're going through, or is it just you guys are
Me.
rushing through? Okay. Are you flying, or are you just on the ground?
No, I'm gonna have to be on the ground for this one.
Okay. So just roll
I'll be
perception.
Are you talking about making
I'll be
it
looking
back?
out back the wagon.
Are you talking about making
Yeah.
it back to the wagon?
Just to the wagon at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll be watching from behind because my fog cloud stays on me for 10 minutes until I
I'll
dispel
be-
it.
Oh,
I'll be up front
okay.
then. I'll
So
be
I
moving
would
up and I'll be
range.
watching.
Meridius, you could roll perception with disadvantage because you're actually in the fog cloud.
Right.
Well, okay. If I can't see beyond that point because of the fog cloud, I would
You,
fly.
you're out in front of the fog cloud. He's trailing behind.
Yeah,
He's-
that's what I'm
he-
saying. I was
yeah.
trying to look behind us, and if I see a
Oh,
fog
yeah,
cloud
you
there, I'll
can't.
fly. I'll fly
Okay.
up.
Okay. So you can roll a perception as you're making your way back.
Okay.
Well, that's the BS, Diz. I got a
Yeah.
dirty 20 for my disadvantage, and I rolled a nat 22.
Well, I did horribly because I've been rolling so well. That's a 5.
5 total. Very distracted from everything that
Even with
transpired.
being up in the air.
Yeah, just too distracted. But Meridius, you don't see anybody trailing you as you make your way all the way to the wagon. And once you get to the wagon, Zira, do you come down onto the wagon, or you stay airborne, or?
I'll be on the wagon.
Okay.
So that she could see it if she's staying airborne before, or as I get there, I'll disperse my cloud as I reach the wagon.
Okay.
Giddy up.
All right. So you guys ride 2
Towards
hours back towards Flint. Okay. And then find a forested spot, I would imagine, and kind of pull off into there and set up a little camp. And are you long resting or short resting here?
Well,
Or short resting, I would assume.
Well, some of us have to do watch
I thought it would be a
still.
longer
They might.
rest.
Well, some of us have to do watch, right? So we could short rest during the watch.
I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Okay,
Well,
let's
if we're
just let's talk
if
about
we're
it.
long
Let's
resting,
talk about it.
I'll burn a spell. If we're not, then I'm not.
Okay, what time of day is it? The battle would have been pretty quick. It was only like 5 turns.
I think it was like a day and a half to get out here, so it's probably still afternoonish, past afternoon, yeah.
Okay. So
I think we should just rest for the night and go back early in the morning.
I think we could possibly rest now and get out while it was still nighttime.
I mean, we can do short rest and roll hit dice, I guess. I don't know. I bet everybody else is hurt.
I mean, I'm not talking in terms of like, I was thinking like in terms of my character.
If we long rest it, we can try to sneak back in at nighttime.
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Well, if we've got time to long rest, and then whatever time the long rest ends, I mean, just talk mechanics for for a minute. If the long rest, if we could say the long rest ends at midnight, and then we could go back, then yeah, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yep.
I think for the party's sake, a long rest would probably be helpful at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely agree.
let's do
We-
that.
We can't put up a fire though. We gotta keep our presence hidden.
Yeah, that's why I was
Is it-
thinking when some of us are doing our watch, we can do a short rest and at least gain up some HP for the people that aren't resting in case they do attack us at night. Well, coming to night.
Well, we can still do watches and long rest though, can we?
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying the people who
You
are
can, yeah.
watching could do a short rest. If you aren't actually actively sleeping for a long rest, you could do a short rest instead.
If you're doing a watch, you're not short resting. You're actively,
You're up moving around.
you're out moving around. You're checking stuff. So you can't actually
Hmm.
short rest during that time. But if you want to be distracted for about an hour, yeah, you could short rest for that period. But during that hour, nobody's watching.
I
Unless
already
you
put long
take
rest. so can
turns,
we
you know.
Make it a long rest.
I mean, if they're actively hunting us, like I guess watching wouldn't be super necessary because if they want us, they'll come towards us,
Yeah.
and then
I'll
we
look-
want the
I'll look at-
extra XP.
I'll look at the group and go, I was the one that got the least amount of damage. I'll take first watch.
Yeah. What? Another mechanics question. So, what time would it be if everyone has the opportunity to long rest, and if we hold watch?
Well, at a certain point, the people who would wake up,
It's you traveled 2 hours, so you're probably right around, probably let's say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you sleep for 8 hours, a long rest of the 8 hours, I just do a straight 8 hours. It would be 2 hours back. It would be like 1 in the morning ish before you got back to the cave,
Okay.
roughly.
And we could do that with having people stand watch,
Yes, yeah, because you alternate out. Yeah,
and everyone still get a long rest.
yeah,
yep.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
then I think that's what we should do.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
I will as well. I was barely hit.
I'll take.
I don't
last
know if I'll be
watch.
able to sleep.
That's why I'm staying for first watch.
I might have to spend hit die.
I'll do last watch.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to sleep.
I'll
so
do
I'm gonna
middle.
spend hit dice.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do hit
Too
dice as
soon.
well.
Yeah, just for like the I don't know,
Also,
like,
no
sake
one
of
noticed the
roleplay.
name
I
change in
thought-
Zoom.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. I will take middle watch in their honor.
Another
Aw.
mechanics issue. If you guys do hit dice, you're gonna run
Death.
exhaustion
Oh,
pretty
man.
quick.
If Ziri's taking
I-
watch with
I didn't.
Meridius,
Yeah,
then I'm gonna reach over and touch her shoulder, and she's going to take cure wounds with 9 hit points healed.
she kind of perks up and ruffles feathers and thank you.
And then I'll grab
Uh,
my symbol and I'll lay the other 5 lay on hands to myself.
And Josh, I don't, and I guess Diz as well. I don't know if this is fully a question, but I did get a greater restoration and to take off my second exhaustion. Does that change when I slept at all? Any? It's a weird thing
You-
Well, I mean, we
because
slept
that's a
on
whole
the
other
way.
rest.
Yeah, we slept. We had a day. We had a
Oh.
night on the way here. So,
I forgot.
but I'm
Yeah.
saying if you and Winora stay up, and then we start doing things again at midnight tonight, you may hit exhaustion again.
Yeah, but that would probably be near the end of a battle. But that's getting into metagaming, in my opinion, because at that point we can't be sure like how long we have to stay up to fight more creatures and rescue the people. Like it could be really quick. It could just be one other room.
So I would say that you guys are on the fringe of metagaming at the moment. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like this is
you guys
this
are
this
you
is
guys are
getting to
walking a
metagaming
tight line at the moment. So
Well, yeah,
you
that's why
I would
said
say
it
just
was-
do whatever you want to do and
That's what my character
whatever
wants to do. She wants to stay up.
I
Okay.
took
Cool.
a long rest. I already clicked it, so
Kai might in character, argue with her. But
Well, no. It was just mechanics question. Sorry if I.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
make
yeah,
that
that's fine.
clear. It
That's
was just
fine.
a mechanics question.
that's fine. Just making sure that she would know. But
Yeah, I mean, I already made my decision. Like, the only thing I wanted to know about is if my Greater Restoration changed, and I'd forgotten that day in between. So, either way, I'll do it.
I short rested. I'll probably be up most of the night, not being able to sleep. And I spent all 3 hit dice. I'm
Okay.
at 36 of 45 health.
I'll use 1 hit dice just so I can get up back to full, and I won't have to sleep on that part. Where are hit dice again?
I think they're right on the front.
I know it can. If you hit short rest, it
Yeah,
brings
short
up the hit
rest.
dice.
Yeah. it brings
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I'll be back.
Mordecai's already asleep.
Yeah, Kai is too. Burning those key points just tuckers him right out.
All right, who is up for first watch? Or is there
Meridius.
just okay, Meridius and
And me.
Ziri?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your perception checks.
I got a 17 plus 1, so 18.
Okay.
I got a 16 plus, I think, 3, so it's 19.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
So you guys do your 2 hours worth of watch, and no sign of any gnolls around. So okay. Second watch.
That's me. I don't know if anybody else is up there with me, but
Okay.
I'm doing last watch, so
Some people didn't make a call, so
yeah. I just realized I was muted for the last few minutes when I said I heard a voice. So yeah, that's fine. All right. I did 8 perception.
8. Okay. 8
Yeah.
total.
8 total.
Okay.
your rolls tonight.
Yeah. Well, at least it hasn't been a 1.
Okay. As you're walking around, are you doing it stealthily or?
No, I'm sobbing. I'm still very sad and in my feelings right now. So,
Okay.
it's not pretty. I am not exactly quiet about it.
All right. So as you're doing this,
I would be awake still, so I don't know if that counts for anything. Remember, I didn't want to rest.
Sure, you can roll perception as well.
I don't know.
Where are you, Siri?
If Wynora
Also,
yeah, I don't know what Wynora said she's gonna stay up as well, so we could be watching with
could be.
her.
You just tell me where you're at and what your perception checks are. At some point, you do have to take that hour. So.
Yeah.
So you
I
just have
think
to
I
tell
would
me
do
when
that
that is.
when I was with Meridius, because I know he's usually
Okay.
pretty good at staying up and staying alert. I'm flying just above, like, probably the campsite itself. I don't know what Wynora wants to do because she's awake. I think. I can't hear you. You're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I'm awake and I'm just kind of sitting, just trying to clear my head, but also maybe trying to just keep watch from where I'm at. But I'm distracted in thought.
18.
18. Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
If you're up and looking around, then yeah,
I am
you could roll.
distracted. Big time.
So,
It's
yeah.
just in thought.
So you're probably just not.
2 people distracted.
All right,
Yeah.
So, Ziri, as you're flying around, you see. But you don't actually see it, but it's like you hear hoof, like hoofs, like a horse, but it's just slowly. It's going fast at first, and then it slows down.
I give a 3 owl hoots, which means somebody's approaching. Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right. Stanasi doesn't hear any of that because she rolled an 8.
I got nothing. I am in my feelings hard.
I will say, Wynora, roll a perception check. You can do it with disadvantage if you are distracted.
Okay. I get a +2, 15. Nice. Got a 13 on my
15?
low roll.
You hear Ziri hooting.
I start flying down.
Oh, there, she's hooting. Mm.
We need to be prepared. Someone's nearby. Or at least a horse, which I don't think a horse is out here by itself.
Where? What direction?
I kind of heard it there. She just points.
I see. I'm gonna grab my warhammer, and I have dark vision, and I'm just gonna start walking.
Do I see Stanasi, like where she's walking and crying?
Yeah, you would see her. Yep.
Stanasi.
Tanasi has dark vision at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Does she respond?
Yeah.
So let me do this. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's only like 7, and it's still summertime, so it's not dark out. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like someone's approached. If you want to stay here, guard the group.
And kill them again. No. Oh.
Tanasi,
I'll follow you.
Okay. So we're going together, girl group.
Girl
Oh,
group.
jeez.
Ooh.
All emotionally fragile.
Oh my god.
A
Oh
wandering
my god.
We might
women
fucking
coming
kill
up
this
to-
person or this horse.
We're a
Alright.
bunch of we're like sirens.
So, as you walk over to approach the road where you hear the horse, you hear the hoof prints just stop as you kind of look at. Are you just coming out of the tree line? You're just walking
I'm
straight
coming out of
out.
the tree
or-
line. I'm putting my warhammer down, and I'm just resting on it like this because at this moment I just don't give any fucks.
All right. So
Siri just kind of like looks from the tree line to make sure she doesn't have to intercede.
So you see just a woman wearing just what looks like regular clothes, no like armor or anything. Just
woman.
by herself on a horse. She has like this auburn, like reddish brown hair, and it is kind of parted to the right side, and just looks like she is just done up like she's going just around town or something, not out on the middle of nowhere on this road.
Mhm.
And she stops and kind of pulls the horse kind of broadside as she looks over at you.
Wow. Howdy. And like heart kind of skips a little bit. And I'm just kind of looking at her. But I'm like awkwardly staring, and I'm not really making much communication. I'm just kind of looking her up and down.
Siri's just hiding like from a tree, like staring at this and being like,
I'm not going to rob you. You can carry on. Just wanted to see who was passing through.
I'll actually roll a stealth.
Is Tanasi with you?
I don't
I'm
know.
at the tree line,
Okay.
She's at the tree line.
and I kind of do a double take.
I do
I was a little distracted by the kids. Can you describe her again? Because I think
Yeah, I mean, just like fair skinned, like auburn hair, kind of parted slightly to the right, short, comes down to probably about her cheek.
is it who I'm thinking it is? This
I don't think
would I
you
be
know
able to tell from
her.
my distance?
You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
I'm picturing the person from Tuesday in one of the.
I rolled a 4. I can't
Things we
see
looked
shit.
at.
I'm so in my feelings. I can't do anything right. I can't. No. Okay.
She says, Who might you be?
Me or?
I assumed
Yeah,
a
who's-
The only
Wynora,
one, the only
right?
one that she sees. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Okay.
Yeah.
I am Wynora. Just somebody on a quest. And at the moment, just a little bit alerted to who might be coming up this way. Not a lot of room at the camp.
As the horse is just kind of, jittery as it kind of moves around a little bit.
My character narrows her eyes.
She looks over at where kind of where Ziri's at, and then looks back at Wynora. So, your friends, are they in the tree line there?
And there's one other.
Berkeley sent me. Actually, he just told me where you guys would be, and then that pompous commander told me where you might be, and then the dwarf told me where you were.
That's I kind of chuckle a little bit and like stutter my warhammer a bit. Well, and your name again? Do I know her? Have I seen her? Is
Nope.
okay.
And Diona.
Damn. Would you care to come to camp with me?
Sure.
Ziri makes her.
She hops down off the horse and kind of leads it over as she just walks right up next to you.
Come, follow. I don't
She's
need
just
to watch my back.
like her clothes. She's just wearing like pants and
Yeah.
just a like a silky top. Like it's just not adventurer clothes at all. Just
Ziri would walk up at this point and forward and just be like, "Do we really? What?
she looks around and says, "Siri, right? That one
Narrows
I know.
her eyes.
Not often you see an Aarakocra mingling with everyone else."
I want to do a vibe check on this bitch.
Go ahead.
I don't like her pretty clothing and her
Roll
ease
for
of using
vibe.
my voice.
I like her pretty clothing.
I think-
I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
There's different intentions here.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want me to make like a kind of insight, I guess? Because
Yeah, you can roll insight. Yeah.
that's a 15.
Okay. Given that you just met her and she's only said like 2 sentences,
Yeah.
she makes you feel uneasy just where she knows your name,
Mhm.
but she has thrown out Berkeley's name, and she did say the commander and the dwarf. So you feel like people have given her information to get here. So she still makes you feel a little,
Yeah.
anxious, but not totally just out of control. Like you don't
Yeah.
trust her.
I cast firebolt.
I just kind of like I do like the really sharp like owl head movement towards Wynora. Like I know what you're up to, bitch.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
let's bring her.
Yeah, follow
Yeah,
me.
you guys walk back to camp. She ties the horse up and walks over. Says,
And Wynora ties her up.
Yeah.
"Did you find the dwarves?" She
Had
just
one
sits
of our
down next to
own.
the. Did you guys have a
Yeah.
campfire?
No, we
No?
don't want to be
Okay,
caught by the gnolls.
Yeah.
It's summer, so it shouldn't be like super
It's
cold.
not. It's not. It's still the sun's still up too.
Yeah.
Not even sure how some of you guys are sleeping. But it's...
Hey, we had a really intense battle.
Yeah, you were
Some
tired.
of us were distraught and still are. Same.
You're
Hmm.
tired and sad.
Yeah.
I kind of turned to Wynora and Stanasi, see if they want to say anything to her.
I'll wait for my moment. As I
Alright.
look back at you.
Well, I could go ahead and explain why I'm here, but I best wait till everyone's awake.
Yeah,
I
we
hate
didn't
to
wake
repeat
anyone up,
myself.
did we?
It will be several hours at least, and you'll have to wait with the rest of us.
Well, I've come all this way. I can wait a few more hours.
Well, in terms of not knowing any information about the dwarves, it's because one of our own was lost, and we had not even reached them yet.
She looks around and says, yes, there's supposed to be 8 of you.
Just nods.
Yeah, we're going through some stuff right now.
This would be called a sore spot.
So you have dealt with the problem then? Or you still have...
Just shakes.
No.
We killed off what we could and then had to recover.
Let's settle it. I will help you. And then we can be on our way.
Immediate, like her,
Oh,
the
As she puts
owl,
her
like,
hands,
weird neck.
she just puts her hands on her hips, just kind of...
The owl neck just backs up a little bit and her feathers start fluffing up.
well, how do you wish to help? I'm not trying to underestimate you. I just want to know, what would you bring to us? And do you wish to go into this area? As I still have like dried blood on me and sweat, and it's just gross.
She just looks around and says, I think I can handle myself.
Well,
I just do not want to have to bring a corpse in that we do not even know who to return to.
for combat and strategy, what do you do?
Well, I don't
And
do
we're
what
gonna
you
get into-
do, for sure. I don't have a warhammer.
Oh,
Probably
I kind
more
of took
what...
it the wrong way when she first said you don't do what I do.
She points at Jig.
I take that the wrong way. Now I'm like, oh, okay, good.
Probably more what she does. And then she looks over at Stanasi, says, maybe more what she does.
What is all this commotion? I thought we were resting.
Go back to sleep.
We
What
have a new
happened?
friend.
Wait, what?
Look,
What do you mean you do what I do?
Who does what?
Well, I don't like to show off.
oh please, I love a good show off.
Would
What?
Meridius have woken up with freaking Mordecai yelling when he woke up?
Mordecai gets up and dusts himself off and goes to the lady and like, hello, my name's Mordecai. I shoot fire out my hands.
She reaches over. Diona. A pleasure. It's good to
Serious
see that
mouth,
you're
we're
still
just
with us.
ripping through feathers.
Oh
Just-
yes, I am not the one that died. That was another friend of ours. I made it okay. It was really sad though. I miss him a lot.
Oh,
Well,
that was
Far
good.
be it from me to interrupt everyone's rest.
Oh, that's
I mean-
okay. You already did.
It's up to you, Meridius, if you wake up at this point. I mean, you would hear this, and you could let it startle you or not. You know,
Diz, can you spell her name?
it's Diona.
Yeah. Got it right.
I'm gonna
I thought there was an R in there for some reason.
roll over, and I'm gonna see Mordecai, and I'm gonna be like, "What in the hell are you yelling about?"
We have a new friend.
You all need to rest.
We all need to be more quiet so that we can rest.
We
Yes,
need to
sir.
know
We'll
who
have
this
talking.
stranger is.
Yeah, and that.
Who are
she-
you?
She is Diona.
I'm gonna stand up momentarily and look at Mordecai
I-
with that look that I've given him before.
What did
If
I
I
do
must,
now?
I can explain who I am now, and I guess I can explain it later when the rest of them wake up. I have been speaking with Berkeley. I represent a patron from Faerun who has stakes in keeping this world safe. He has the means, and he has sent me in his stead. There are places of great evil in this world. And, well, some of them have been lost to the ages. But we find that locals in certain areas, even if they don't know exactly of this great evil, they know of legends or old tales that can lead them in those directions and find these places. So that's why we inquired for this local adventuring group. Apparently there's two groups, and one of them has already been dispatched. I was told I could wait for the other, but I instead would rather find you now and go ahead and get you guys started as quickly as possible.
This
My
other
patron has
group-
paid a great sum of money, so I'm sure you will be compensated as well.
Who's in the other group?
So you would remember briefly that there was another group, like with,
Is that with the Devrin, the half orc?
yeah, and Maisie, and you know.
Does she
Some of
say
those.
Devrin's name by any chance?
No, she doesn't say Devrin's name. No, she just says the
then
other
never
group. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And you would be, would we be meeting up with the other group?
No, we figured that two groups going in different directions might lead to a better outcome.
So what? This was you going to find and give us another job?
Yes, it is a job. Yes, it's a very important job. Not that finding dwarfs in a cave isn't important, but this one is more for the world itself, for everyone.
Machi, come say goodnight.
Well, not as as well as this job. We also were trying to figure out another goal that, I mean,
At which point Meridius will look at her and say, Did Berkeley send you with any information of the letter that was sent to him dealing with this commander at the fort?
No, but I have met with him as well. I wouldn't trust much of what he says.
I just was unaware if we had received word from the guild on our response to what the commander asked us to do at the most recent.
It wouldn't be my place to bring you that information, but he had not received any letter as of when I was there.
I mean, if you are saying that you are here to find us on the guild's behalf due to a patron, then it would be kind of your place if you're footing the bill and hiring us for a job.
Well, I would say that money speaks louder than any of these words, and my money that I've brought him from my patron has convinced him to go ahead and put you guys on this quest.
Do you have the papers from Berkeley validating your statement?
No, and I don't expect you just to trust me. We can go back there to discuss.
well, we still have people to find. That's the whole purpose of why we took another rest so close.
Sure, and I said I would help with that.
At which point Meridius will look at her and say, the task for the, and kind of glance at the party members that are awake. The task that the commander put us on would fail in comparison to the weight of the world, or this plane, at least. The lives, however, do matter.
Sure.
So I'd say that we could probably find the dwarves or at least the ones that are still alive. And then, because I'm pretty sure Ziri last episode did a divinate or a augury and found out that some of them are dead.
Yep.
So we'll find the ones that are still alive, and then we can head back. And if we get back to the commander's task, then we get back to the commander's task.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
At which point,
Okay.
I'll turn and look at Mordecai and go, next time that you wake me up, we're going to have a nice long talk. Worse than what we had at the tavern.
But they woke me up, and I had to say hi to the new person.
But you don't have to use
you
a
two both need to
loud
sleep.
voice to do so. And I'm going to return back to where I was laying down.
Who knew
I-
fish people were so moody?
I turn to Mordecai and I'm just like, you need to rest as well.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
She just stares you.
I'm going to sleep.
Diana just goes over and leans up against a tree, just waiting patiently.
I mean,
I'm
at
gonna
this
walk-
point. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh no, you can go.
No, I was just wondering, like, and I assume this conversation will be going on. Then, like, the next shift change will happen at this point with.
Diz, as Meridius lays down and turns his back to her.
Yep.
Can I cast Divine Sense to see if she's anything
Sure.
out of the ordinary?
Yep. As you cast it, you feel like yourself reach out and you pick up hints of stuff from Mordecai, just from his heritage, but you don't sense anything from her, as undead, celestial, fiend.
And with that, the aqua blue color of my eyes will fade, and then I'll just close my eyes.
Sure.
And go back to bed.
So I'm gonna walk over to her, and I'm gonna just kind of look at her and just kind of lean up against the other part of the tree with her. And well, I'm Wainora, and I want to get to know a little bit more of you.
She's
So-
about 5'7" and very
So I'm like-
petite. Yeah,
Yeah.
towering over her. Yes.
Right. So, what are you into? Likes, hobbies, pleasures? Just talk. I want to know more about you so I can feel I can trust you more. And I say that kind of more deceptively, like I'm already kind of hooked, but
Mhm.
I just want to know.
They're just staring at the two of them, like,
Just-
oh my god.
Seeing if I can drag anything out in a very kind of almost blunt way, but try not to be so obvious, but everybody else might pick up on it.
You can make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll go with persuasion. All right. Okay, what do we got with a 12?
Well, I have little time for likes and dislikes. I would say that I like not the end of the world, and I would dislike the end of the world. But that's our main goal here, to prevent the really bad things from happening.
Sit down.
She might be picking up on it. Well, I like pain. I don't like end of world. What kind of pain
actually,
can you cause?
pain, I wouldn't say it does anything for me, but I'm not opposed to it.
Wow. Alrighty. So-
That's the door opening a little bit for you.
Yep. So you've come in to help us. Hopefully we all get out alive, get back to town. Can I buy you a drink?
You can buy all my drinks if you like.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, this has been a fun talk. I'm going to try to lay down. But I lay down right there by the tree.
Just lay right down. Just slide down
Siri
the
is
tree.
just staring at Wynora like, come on,
I kind of
bitch.
I readjust a little bit and then
Come
just kind of
on.
lay
Damn
down
it,
by
dude.
the tree. Sweet, I got a date.
All right, so if there's no other like chatting, we'll jump to the end of the long rest, and then when everyone's awake,
The person she was
Keltash.
supposed to protect has died, and now she's going ahead and getting a date.
Jeez. Emotions. Just
Keltash, you wake up and you look around and you see this, pretty lady kind of leaning up against a tree over there.
with me laying next to her.
I'm going to I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna stare and give it time.
It's the weirdest shit.
She's just
Wow.
staring back.
What
She's just
the
looking around.
fuck did you just do?
Yeah, what
Waiting.
the fuck?
Kai's gonna walk over to Ziri.
I think
very
he took a
quietly
swig
and
of something.
go, Who's that?
We'll talk about it. She has a story. It just turns at Kai and then turns back at Keltash, and it's just like, is he turned off? Is there like an off button? Does anyone
the new
know?
person's still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just staring back at Keltash.
Yeah.
Do you drink to shut yourself up?
In character? That's in character?
I mean, did you actively like try and swallow a drink and then go shock still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just water. But
Okay.
more importantly, who's the noob? And are we being held hostage?
She has a story and a job for us.
I wish I was tied up.
And this job is
I'm Diona. I would like you guys to play your part in saving the world.
That.
So
and your bona fides?
I
Wait a
lean
second.
over to Ziri really quietly and go, does she know who we are? We're not really save the world kind of people.
No, well, oh. Kai will talk about it.
Okay. And I think I just kind of sit,
Any other questions, or should we get going to save these dwarfs? It's already late, and it's only going to get later.
Our point was to go in cover of darkness.
Good plan.
Do it.
Meridius will head over to hook the horses back to the wagon.
Yeah. I start getting prepared to pull my wings out so I can start to fly, getting them stretched.
Doing that bird thing where you kind of pull out the bad feathers, or
She does not do that in public. That is not a public activity.
not a public activity. Yep.
You do that when you're in your nest. Like all civilized air cochrans.
All right, so you guys,
Are we heading back to the cave now?
she gets on her horse, and you guys head back towards the cave.
I do ask in character if we want to stealth once we get kind of close to it again, because they'll be on high alert.
Oh my, yes. Stealth. Yes.
Yes.
With my back to
Sure.
everybody still holding the reins, I kind of smile because we know how well that went last time in my head.
There, Miss Diana.
Diona?
Diona,
Do you have healing potions?
do you need some?
Quite possibly we will, yes.
Let me see. She walks over and opens the side like satchel on the horse. I have 3.
I like her. Are you also what you might call a stealthy type person?
If I need to be, yes.
Yeah, this is. Welcome to the team.
She walks over and real close to Keltash and puts a healing potion in your hand. Says, I can be whatever I need to be when I need to be it. And turns around
Do I
and
hear
walks
that?
back over. She does it pretty softly.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm too far up in the sky to be able to listen in on that juicy gossip.
Darn it. Keltash, you ass.
Don't worry, there'll be other pretty ladies
I know.
that you can.
Still.
Who knows?
All right.
This one might turn into the BBEG, and then you have to kill her. So it'd be great not to fall in love with her.
Man.
All right, so you guys ride back to the cave? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just glad she said G after those 2 B's.
Oh. All right, Ziri, you're flying overhead. Is that right? Okay, you
I'm
want
gonna
to roll
take Keltash
perception?
out for a drink.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna nat 1.
Natural 1. Okay.
Sorry.
Here we go.
See a mountain.
Okay. I
I
had to
mean,
roll to see.
unless I have advantage because I'm in the air.
I had to roll to see if I rolled a nat 1 too, so just in case you flew into a tree or something, but you didn't. So
I'd have to be pretty low flying.
you would be.
Yeah, like I just suddenly start drifting off.
You accidentally fly just a little too high and you can't see the ground very well. So because you only have what 60 feet of dark vision, so
Yeah.
yeah. So all right, so you guys make it back to like where you pulled off before. Doesn't seem to be any gnolls around at that point. I don't know if anyone wants to roll perception as you guys are dismounting and getting ready to head back over to the cave.
Hey, if you're
Can I-
offering it, I will take it.
Yeah,
I
can I
rolled a
try and make
9.
up for it by
Sure.
trying to see if there's anybody placed that was at guard like before?
Yep, this is a new perception check, so
Good, that's an 18.
18.
Oh,
I don't think I would need to roll that. I roll anyway. 17.
Kai doing really good.
No,
all
no.
right,
All of
so
us. Bad luck continued.
Ziri, you kind of do a flyover and you don't see anybody standing guard. Kai, you kind of look around, in the general area where you're at. You don't see any sign of any gnolls or anything else.
I would kind of walk over to the cave entrance quietly, since I'm not wearing armor or anything like that, and kind of listen into the cave and see if I can hear anything.
Okay, so you get right up to the cave. So this was so just roll another perception check as you're doing this at the cave.
That's not as good. That's a 12.
12. Yep, you don't hear anything.
I turn around. How far am I from the wagon?
It's a pretty good ways. You don't see the wagon. If you guys have walked over there and you're close enough to the cave to do that, you're not within sight of the wagon. So everybody would have came with you probably.
I turn around without saying anything and point in my ear and go, shake my head no.
We definitely heard a howl, so they must be somewhere.
And then go.
Wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, okay. We'll go
Hold
together.
on. Yeah.
everybody hold hands.
Yeah.
When somebody says who wants to go first,
Well-
Kai points at Meridius.
I also kind of stop everyone and say, I have a thing with somewhat sensing danger. Somewhat. So I don't mind trying to go first, and I'll be as quiet as possible.
But she couldn't sense her best friend's death.
No, that wasn't danger.
If we're going in to try to potentially catch a jump on these things, then I will cast Cloud of Fog again. Because if any of them saw as we left, that's what they saw as we left.
All right.
Yeah. Are you saying that in game or out of game?
I'm saying that in game, telling y'all to
Yeah.
wait.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I'm good with that idea too. Cast your fog.
All right. So, are you guys stealthy inside, or?
I'd kind of like to.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll your
Slash,
stealth
glad
check.
you're still here. I will attempt to stealth inside.
Question.
What the crap?
I'm sorry,
Oh.
what happened?
Hit the roll. Question is,
Mm-hmm.
so owl's feathers are made so that they're virtually silent. Could I fly and be stealthy? That is a fact about owls. Because they are hunters, they specifically have feathers that are like basically more rounded at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
They're not as good with long flights because they're not like seagulls, but seagulls are very loud and flappy. But owls use less movement, so they could be stealthier when they hunt.
Owl folk, the new race added, has that feature, but Aarakocras do not.
Yeah,
So,
because we made this character that didn't exist.
yeah. You can roll a stealth check.
Do you want me to do like disadvantage?
Maybe do it with disadvantage, because you will be doing like, if you're kind of hovering in space, and like if you're just soaring, you could be super quiet, right?
Yeah.
But if you're flapping constantly, I would think it would create some, noise or some type of disturbance of things around it. So
Yeah. Later
so
on, I could
just
show
do
you.
disadvantage, and then we can talk about it later.
Yeah. Later on, I have a video to show you.
Diz, I misspoke.
Okay.
It's not Cloud of Fog that I'm creating.
Uh-huh.
It's Marine Lair. It's my channel divinity that I'm
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
I have
Okay.
Cloud of Fog also. But
Yeah, because fog cloud you can't move once it's placed.
well, I can move with wind if I want to.
Yeah. The lower is a 10 plus stealth, so 13.
13. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So you guys move in. What order do you go in? You guys can just arrange yourself there.
I'm sticking with Kai.
Be fairly close to Meridius. So I'll be like second in line probably.
I mean, you get your tokens there, so you can kind of put them how you want them.
I'm already behind Meridius, so that works.
Okay.
Knowing how my ability works, I've called Winora to my left or my right.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Winora, come here.
Yes. Coming. I move over to him.
Okay, I wanted to switch my character spot from your character spot. If you're gonna move closer. On the map.
Yeah, I'll move closer. Hold on, I'm trying to get my thing all set up. Oh,
Gotcha.
I zoomed. There you go. I
There you go.
zoomed way too far out. There we go.
I moved her.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Wonderful.
Crap. As you guys come in, you don't notice anything really different. You look off to the left as you're kind of coming in. You see the rocks that had fallen. You actually see the dead body still kind of laying over there.
I mean, there's 2 missing.
Can't see that from our angle though,
Oh,
Yeah.
because they were here. About
they
the
were over
table.
here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be 5 feet up from the ground this time.
Okay. So, if anybody wants to roll perception or anything as you're walking through there, or
I would want to roll
Yeah.
perception and stealth.
Are we group stealthing or individually stealthing?
I don't.
it's a surprise.
Oh, funny.
Wait, so we're rolling again?
No. You've already rolled stealth, so
Yeah.
you're good on that.
Yeah.
You can roll perception if you're looking around. If not, then that's fine.
Oh,
Perception 22. for
I
me.
just got an 8 perception.
Natural 20. Let's go.
So, yay. On a
Well-
perception.
Everybody's so perceptive.
Yeah. Except for me.
But I am the most.
You are the most perceptive. Like you're so aware.
Ever since Elreal's passed, I've just been like, I could catch one lady and that's it.
You know what I
could
perceive?
catch one lady.
I perceived. Wow. I perceived that El Rio died here because of my.
oh.
Do you see like the imprint of where his rocks like smashed his body down?
Oh,
You know.
don't. The blood splatter. Ugh.
I see devastating things in my future.
There's some PTSD when you stare into the distance at that.
Yep. A little bit of a breakdown moment kind of happens. Ooh, she is cute. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, when I walked in here to get up to Meridius, I kind of bump into Keltash and then get up to Meridius.
You do see this Stenasi, and
Yeah.
only Stenasi. You see just this extra, the other body that you weren't seeing before. You see it over there,
Oh, okay.
just kind of laying there.
Hmm. Interesting.
Someone say who? Was that Ziri?
What?
Someone said who?
I said interesting, just kind of.
Oh,
It's
Why
funny
ever?
because it's Al joke.
Whew.
I just heard somebody say who.
Wow.
Okay,
are
what do you
you?
guys want to do?
I think we
Assume
should take
we're
flight.
continuing.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Okay,
walk.
continue north. Okay,
I
you
would,
guys
like
can.
to, I would like to drag my feet as slowly as possible until it's time to do another stealth check because my stealth is so bad.
Yeah, you just notice how loud your footsteps are and you just start.
Hold on, I'm wearing platforms. I'm trying to keep up with Meridius. Wherever he's walking to, I'm going to kind of move out with
All
him.
right, so are you just moving up here, just like the same formation up to here?
Whoa,
I think
where
so.
did we go?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We
Okay.
disappeared.
So let me you see up to about here. There's some doors that are open,
Hmm.
like some
Everything's
double
fine.
doors.
Can I see this? I can see this kind of like area right here, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Mhm.
I want to kind of try to stay hugging along the wall to get to where this loop is. So hopefully, if there's anything, I don't catch everything's line of sight and try to move quietly. Hug the wall.
Okay. You can put your token wherever you want to there.
Okay. Let me go like this. All right. I don't have access.
Do you have access to move your token?
I don't. I can't move her. There we wait. No.
You should.
It won't let me move. I can click her, but I can't move it.
Looks like everybody else can move. I can redrop your token. Hang on.
Who's running away?
Why are you moving my token?
I'm not moving. That's Kyle. he was controlling your token earlier.
Run
you got here.
away.
There we go.
There you
There's
go.
some possession going
Right.
on.
Yes, I need a young
So
priest and
as
an
you
old priest.
approach this door, whoever moves up into that area, you can roll another perception check to see what you see ahead.
Okay. 13. I
13?
kind of see out through this. Yeah. kind of up towards this area.
You
I
probably
guess.
see a little more into there.
At
Or
this
like that.
point, just so you're aware, Wiggs is not in my fog.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I would notice that I came out of the fog. I'm sure.
Well, it's 20 foot in each direction, and you're out of it right now.
Yes, I'd look and I'd be like, oh, so I can't quite see y'all then. Obscured vision or so. All right.
Just
So
know
no-
somewhere in there are people.
No
Yeah.
one else is moving in.
Maybe I can move back and say that I don't see anyone. I'm gonna come back.
You don't see
Following
anyone
the
else.
wall.
I'll just
Yeah.
move to here. That way
Oh.
the team can round the corner, and it'll envelop you again as we catch
Okay.
up.
And then
Okay.
I'll whisper, I don't see anyone. Or didn't see anyone.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Well,
we have 9 more minutes of this cloud. We might as well keep going in it.
keep on keeping on. Try
If
to hug the
anybody-
wall.
Yeah, does try to attack us in here, they won't be able to hit us very well.
All right. So you move forward to the door
I'll move to
with the fog.
right here with the fog.
And I'll go up to the door hinge back
Okay.
here. Yeah, sure. Whoopsies.
Diona just leaves us. Like, all of a sudden, we turn around and it's like, she's not in the cloud anymore.
And she's gone. She should be up at the front. New member initiation.
So as you guys round that, you see very clearly that there is a very large gnoll standing here. Looks quite different than the others. You see
Yep.
you see 3 dwarfs tied up back here, and you see two more dwarfs right there. Could I
More?
get?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, not dwarfs. Gnolls. Sorry.
No, yeah, I was about to
yeah,
say, if
sorry.
you're supposed to find 4 dwarves.
Yeah. So with that, Keltash and Mordecai and Diona and Ziri, roll perception.
Alrighty. Ooh. That's really good. So, what did I... Plus. That is a 19.
19. 18, 19, 14, and a 16. All right, so the 18 and the 19, you notice that there are a couple of gnolls that are slowly sneaking up behind you,
Yep.
kind of looking at this fog cloud, like not knowing what they're looking at here. But,
Just the gentlest whisper, they're behind.
Handle them. We'll handle the front.
as this one walks forward and says, looks, kind of just glares at the cloud of like fog.
Hey, I don't know. I guess this would be a question to Buck, actually. Buck, how does it say how high the fog cloud goes up?
Says 20 feet in all directions.
Okay, so I can go up to the ceiling and them still not be able to see me. So
As
how?
long as, yeah, I was gonna say, as long as Diz rules it as vertical and up and down.
Yeah, it says all directions, so yeah.
Then I'm encompassed in a circle.
How tall up is this point from the ceiling compared to before?
This one, it's kind of, it's about, I'd say it's about 10 feet back here.
Okay.
It probably got up to about 15 feet in that like hallway type area there. And then when it gets over into the room, it kind of opens back up into like 15 feet or more.
Okay.
How
Oh,
upset
Kind of
would
just, it
Artie
kind
be
of tapers down at the door here. So
Okay.
if I just attacked?
Now, having said all that, can I get the drop on one of these guys? Have they
I
seen
mean,
me yet?
from what you can tell is they don't know what they're exactly looking at. Even the big one in the room is just kind of looking at it. So
we can have a surprise round.
Yeah,
what
I would like
languages
to-
does everyone speak?
Common, Elvish, and Halfling.
Common, Goblin, Orc, Quarry, and Sylvan.
Woo!
Common, Draconic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
I speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, Goblin, and Infernal, and I have a spell.
You do
I
have a spell.
Infernal, Common, Celestial, Orin, and a Cochrane.
Common, Celestial, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling.
All right, what about you?
What about Wynora?
Common,
No.
Celestial, and Veldalkin.
All right, so
or something.
the big gnoll inside says there's no idea what he just said. Just nobody knows this language.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Yep, I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the big dude in front of me.
I'm going to attack one of the guys behind us.
Guy's gonna wonder what everybody's attacking.
All right, so I need what I need you guys to do is to roll dexterity checks against each other because like you really didn't coordinate what you were doing and you're way at the far ends of the thing.
I know.
So it's whoever is quicker is going to get the surprise.
Well, really? Because surprise rounds, because they're different. They can't see past
Here's how it's going to work.
Okay.
You are 25 feet away from each other. I don't think you coordinated without speaking loud enough for them to hear.
right.
So it's just whoever was quicker.
I just thought that they were separated because of the fog cloud. So 14. Is it a saving or just plain dex?
Just plain dex, not a save. Rican.
17.
Okay. Still.
I mean, you can use that roll, but you have to subtract the proficiency modifier.
All right, so then a 17 as well.
Yeah, because you're not proficient in it. So
yeah.
So it's a 19 total. So and you rolled a 17 total.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sanasi just kind of beats you to the punch with a firebolt kind of flying out. And
no. Actually, I'm attacking with chromatic orb because I can reach
chromatic
my
orb.
Chromatic orb. Yeah.
All right. So as you go to do that, we'll put that on the books for next time, and we will start with that chromatic orb just flying forward. Okay. Since we were going to end at 11, we ran a little bit over. So, yeah, I think we've had enough for this session.
My shift changed. I'm just saying.
Oh, really? Changed?
Yes, I put it in the chat.
A message.
I sent a
message.
I
didn't see.
I
didn't see.
Let's do it. Let's just do
Is
it.
everybody
Let's do
good?
it.
Everybody good? Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So I'm gonna shoot it out.
And then I need initiatives. So.
Okay.
With fire damage. Is a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Let me look.
If it says no, I'm gonna be so upset.
I hate it when you
It
can't use a
doesn't
chromatic
hit.
orb.
It doesn't hit. No.
Fucking kidding me, dude. Welp, here it goes, guys.
The rolls continue.
Let's do
Oh my
it.
god, bro. And then initiatives.
Ooh, that initiative though.
I don't have an initiative button.
If you hit your token and then you can type it in.
Do you have the pointer icon selected?
Yes.
And then
you have to
select
select your token, and then
I
it
have
should
to
pop
click
up.
off to the side of my token. There we go.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
I
Initiative.
did not notice the initiative button.
Nice. 18.
Oh, cool.
I'm so happy with myself. That's not a 1.
Yeah,
I love that Sly turned off his camera and just is dead.
Yep.
Dead.
Poor Sly. You don't get to play no more. He died.
Oh, come on. I was thinking I was gonna be the last one this time because I was first last time.
I thought this chick was going to be Sly.
Badly.
I rolled a 3 plus 2.
Big no
Fair.
rolled a 0.
Yeah, they all roll 0 until I put it in. All right, I gotta roll Diona. Okay. Oh, all right.
Oh, I gotta go potty.
I mean, he's
Go,
still
go
rolling.
while
You
we're
should
figuring
go.
out the
Go
initiative.
real
Yeah,
quick.
go, go,
I'll
go.
be right
Yeah.
back. Bye.
Great. Sympathetic bladder kicked in.
I would go use the potty, but my rolls have been pottied enough.
Say 1, 2, 3,
Dum-ching.
4, 5, 6, 7. Sadly, 7, right?
Big no.
All right. So, starting it off is Kai.
Okay. Kai has heard people saying that there's something back here, so he's gonna run to right there,
Punch, punch.
and then stab, punch, punch, stab, punch. First attack is a 17 on the dice plus 5, so it's a 22.
Yeah, that hits a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I would hope it hit. If it's not, Kai's gonna run past him and run out of the cave. See ya. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Ziri just zooms out 100 feet.
And then, as I'm not going to burn a key point as my bonus action, take an unarmed strike, which is a 13 plus 5, so it's an 18. Does that hit?
18 hits.
Okay. For 3 plus 3, 6 more damage.
6 more. Okay.
And that is my turn. That was, of course, against this one. And that's
Right.
my turn.
All right. So next we've got Meridius, still in a fog cloud. I think, right?
Yes, as of right now. I will reach my hand out and cast Shield of Faith on Stanasi.
All right. So you get a +2 to your AC.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. So we've got put a shield on her. I think there's a shield here. Not a broken shield. We'll give her a castle. You have a castle. Also, I'm going to mark you with a orange dot for concentration, right? So.
Correct.
All right. So. All right. So next we have Winora.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and run out. And I am
Yes.
running.
Okay.
Is this difficult terrain or no?
Where you're at, no. Did you click somewhere? Just click and hold
No.
if you're saying specifically.
No, because I'm only gonna just run. Well, I guess I'd get like right around here, this area.
Yeah. No difficult terrain up to that point.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You do, however, need to make a dex check.
30. That's what I was thinking. I have advantage, so I'm all right. Rock shouldn't kill me.
Another cave in. So as you run in, you see these two gnolls down here. They're playing like some type of game or something where they're like putting their hands out and they're slamming the knife down on the table.
Oh, I want to
You're
go
having
play with
fun.
them. Oh, and I'm gonna feel so bad.
Mm.
All right, so that's great. I kind of chuckle. I'm gonna grab a javelin and I'm gonna just fling it. I believe this would be at disadvantage because I'm out of range
Okay.
of 30 feet. Be
One of the
120
gnolls only
feet.
had 1 day till retirement.
I got that
Yeah.
reference.
Hopefully, I get them.
Reeking the Captain America of our group.
Big facts.
15.
15 hits.
Awesome. I hit the closest one right here.
Okay.
So that would be 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
9 damage.
And I've only got 2 more javelins on me now.
Whoa.
And that will be me turn.
Okay. So
Big boy. The one that can talk is the one that'll kick our ass.
Yep. All right, 2 javelins left. I hope he runs after. Come on, get out of here.
So he is actually, let me turn the turn tracker there. So up next is Stanasi. Runs over here and picks up that shovel and just throws it like a spear towards
Jesus.
Lynora.
Yeah, sweet.
That's awesome.
Wait, seriously? They don't have any weapons?
Maybe. That's awesome.
All right.
Is this literally just an old man?
This is
Is
an
this just an old
improvised attack, so that is
I swear, if I get hit by a shovel.
that's a 20 to hit.
Oh my god!
Nice.
You're getting hit by a shovel.
Bury
You're
me
getting
in
little
the
nickied.
rubble. Bury me in the rubble with El Real.
An old man
El
got a
Real.
hit on you.
He hit me with a shovel.
I'm gonna say the shovel thrown is gonna do 2d4 damage, which I rolled 2 points of damage, so it's 2 points of slashing damage, I guess,
That's
as the
enough to
shovel
concuss
strikes
him.
you.
Concuss a motherfucker.
Man, that is great.
2 points of digging damage.
And then
I
it,
can dig it.
I get hit by that. Oh,
one,
Ah.
Nice.
There we go.
Sucker.
I know exactly what I'm doing on my turn.
3. It runs out to here.
Yeah, no, come closer. Come on.
Come a little closer. Come
Is
a
that
little
shovel
closer.
next to me, Diz?
It hits you, and yeah, it's kind of, it
It's just
fell
dead?
like next to you,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Shovel fight. All right, Stanasi.
Diz, question for you.
Yeah.
I can cast a spell up to my level, right?
You can
Like-
cast a spell up to your level. What's that
I
mean?
So,
don't
like-
where this is going.
So
Well, are you doing the alternate rule here too, Diz?
What's the alternate rule?
What's the alternate rule?
Where they could cast a spell
Epic
and
magic.
sacrifice some of their hit points or something if they wanted to try to cast
Nobody's-
more powerful spells?
Nobody's used that, but they can, yes.
Okay. But so like
You can
I
only
have
cast
magic
spells that
miss-
you know,
Right.
but yeah, you can use that. It's called balance magic to, make the spell stronger or get a spell
Okay.
slot back, stuff like
Okay.
that. But you do take damage for that.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, but can I cast magic missile using 3 charges from my wand of magic missiles?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do. I'm gonna target.
It
Old
actually
Man River
cast
over
it
here.
at a level 3, so that would be
3 charges.
That would be
that's
5.
5 magic missiles, right?
It
And
is
they're
5 magic missiles.
They're D4 each, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
5
it's
D4.
1d4
D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1 for each one. So
I
it's
think
5 D4 plus 5.
And they all
Alright, so-
auto hit.
So usually I just have you roll for every one of them.
Okay, I can
not
do that.
just
That's
a
fine.
not just a static one for all of them.
All right. So you want me to? You said
Because they can be aimed
5
at different people.
d4 plus 1.
Yep.
Is normally the thing.
Plus
So-
4 more. So
yep,
19.
Yeah, so 19 total.
Okay, so
Force
19 total.
damage.
It's
Yep.
plus
Okay.
1 for each missile.
Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay, so yeah, aiming at him, so 19. He takes 19 damage. All the missiles are going in,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Now we have Kiltash.
I'm going to move. The extent of the rough terrain rocks here is just in the squares that they occupy, right?
Yeah, pretty much the squares
like-
they kind of occupy. Yeah,
These are okay.
those are okay. Yeah.
Well, dang. Yeah. I can hear. Okay. I'm shooting at Kai's buddy here. His wonderful conversation partner of the day. With a heavy crossbow. Sweet.
Okay, you're shooting at him.
Yeah.
So 18, that hits.
12
And
damage.
12 damage. That's good damage. So this one just drops. Well, if I can get to the X. X keeps going away. Hang on. Maybe move him a second. I don't know why.
Huh.
Like he's
Just
too close
ask
to
him
the
to give
side
it
of the
to you.
map.
Oh, you beat me to it. Damn it.
All right, yeah. So Kai ends up punching him, and then as he kind of steps back, a bolt flies over his shoulder and hits the square between the eyes. The eyes go cross.
Ah. That's it for me.
Okay. All right, Diona. She says, "It looks like you have everything back here. 4, 5, 6. Oh, we actually go right here." She steps in front of Stanasi, says, "Excuse me, please." And as she puts her hands up, 3 like red hot beams just fly out of her hand. And I think those are attack rolls. Yeah, attack rolls. So we'll just roll 3 attacks.
3 red hot beams.
So we've got a 26, a 21, and a 13. The third one misses, but the first 2 hit. So that does
I know what this is.
7 and 8. All right, so 7 damage to the large one and 8 damage to the one that's already taken some damage down here. And I do believe that will be her turn. Yep, that's her turn. So next we have Gnoll Group 1. These guys jump up out of their seats after being bludgeoned. He actually moves over back behind the table here. He actually probably maybe goes over behind this box here. And they're going to take some shots at Wynora.
Please do.
50. Maybe with disadvantage. Let's see. Oh, actually, these guys just go straight at it. No, my bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh Lord, he coming.
And this one just
Good.
jumps up on the table
Oh,
and jumps back off.
he doesn't trip on the stool.
No.
Oh, shit.
They're actually gonna sprint all the way up here.
Wow, get out of my way. I have something to do. Man.
Yeah, that's their turn. Ziri.
Okay. I'm gonna come out of the fog cloud. Just enough. Would this point be where I could see the other gnoll, or do I have to move farther? I think I need to move a little farther.
Yeah, you could see the edge of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it'd probably be cover, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll move to this point so I can definitely see him.
Would I do that to you?
Aww. And Sacred Flame.
I would do that. All right, so.
Dex save.
Ooh, that's probably not going to be it. No, that is a 9. So.
Okay. Takes
5
the
points.
5 radiance.
Radiant fiery damage.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, so in that, this one runs up and takes some attacks on Kai. All right, so that is a 20, a 12, and a 22.
How many attacks does it get? What the hell?
Apparently 3.
About
It
as
comes
many
up
as
with
I
a
have
short
characters
sword
rolled up.
and slashes twice, and then it tries to bite you on the last one.
All right, 2 of them hit, so whichever
Okay.
one of the 12 doesn't hit.
All right, so that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
That is their turn because you killed the other one. Mordecai.
I am going to move over here next to Ziri. And I'm going to firebolt this guy.
Yeah.
That would be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Blackjack.
And the damage is 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Woo! Lordy mercy.
It is very hot. That will end my turn.
Mordecai spits hot fire. All right, end of round 1. Kai starts round 2.
Okay.
After this thing just bit you.
That's a 23
23 hits.
for 5 points of damage. Then I'm going to use a key point because I don't like things biting me. And I'm going to do a flurry of blows. So the first one of those is a 10 plus 5. It's a 15. Does that hit?
15 hits. Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll the second one. That's a 19, so I'm going to assume if a 10 hits, a 19 does as well.
19 does.
Damn. Let's go.
So 6 plus 6 is 12 points of damage. And I would like him to make a strength saving throw, please.
He
No,
can't
no.
because
Is he
he
dead?
can't because you punched him in the throat and collapsed his windpipe. and now he's dead.
Look at you go, man.
Fine.
And then he teleported 20 feet behind you
Don't say
and
anything.
fell over dead.
That's the Destiny lag switch.
That's what you see in those video games. Yeah, it's just. That's what's
Alright.
happening. Somebody's actually moving the guy around.
I'm surprised he didn't run off the map. Whee!
You just killed an Anki in Arc.
4, 5,
Roll 20 is
6,
using the
7,
same engine as
8.
Cyberpunk.
Oh,
I'm running back over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run that direction since I didn't
I thank you.
move any.
All right. So Meridius.
My fog's still up, and these 3 haven't seen the rest of the party. I'm going to move right here, which should re-envelop Wynora momentarily from anybody
Ooh.
else's view ahead of us. And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
hmm.
All right. Wynora.
I'm gonna. In this cloud, I can still kind of see down by my feet. I want to reach down and pick up the shovel, moving my warhammer to my left hand. I'm gonna pick up the shovel,
Okay.
and using his cloud of smoke, I'm gonna go ahead and like rage, and I feel that storm building up inside me. So this aura kind of comes off, and I'm going to actually run out of the cloud. 5, 10, 15, 20 here at this guy. I don't know if this guy gets that opportunity attack as I burst
I
out
would
of
say the
cloud.
one on the bottom wouldn't, but the one on the top would. Is you come out of the cloud.
Sure.
He would
That's
probably
fine.
try to take a swipe at you as you go past.
Okay. We'll do that.
That is and 18.
18 will hit. And I am raging.
That's 7 points reduced to 4.
Okay. I'll just mark that right here real quick. -4. And then I'm going to recklessly attack the guy in front of me. So I have advantage on this attack roll. And
Okay.
he will have advantage. Actually, I think all enemies have advantage on me. And I'm using the shovel. So here we go. Get him back with the shovel. I've got a 16 plus 6, 22.
22 hits.
Right.
Isn't the shovel an improvised weapon?
It is an improvised weapon unless you
So-
have Bar and Brawler.
Would it be +4 instead of +6?
You
No
can
proficiency,
only
just my
add
strength.
no proficiency, yeah, just the strength. Yeah,
Okay, so it would be a 20.
20 still hits.
Dirty.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. All right, and what's the damage I roll?
It was, I think I did 2d4 plus
Okay.
whatever your strength is.
All right, so my strength is 4. I'm going to go here and roll 20. Let's go, I think 2d4 like this.
So
Just,
max damage, so 12 damage.
2d4. Roll 2 8 plus 4. Yeah.
This old ass gnoll just gets
And I just yell at its face.
that's gotta break some bones.
I mean, it has just the perfect sound as it resonates off these high ceilings. Ping.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And I will end my turn there. Rage still active.
All right, so you see the gnoll just wipe the blood off of its mouth and grab something
it's-
off its side and open this up and pours this liquid into its mouth. As it kind
I
of just
should have
bends
smacked
over,
its side. Dang it.
and you almost back up as you see the thing like grow in size.
Oh, jeez.
Lord help me.
This ugly.
You pissed off the wrong gnoll.
Oh crap, I smacked him and he got bigger. I'm kind of excited.
So is he.
As it looks down at you now as it's towering over you.
It's bigger than me.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. That's its turn though.
You're so big.
Stanasi.
I'm gonna target him again, big guy. Now that he's bigger, and hit him with the
Can you
with
see him though?
3 charges. Why wouldn't I? I know he was there. I rolled a natural 20.
The fog cloud, right? So can you
Oh.
see out of the fog
Yeah.
cloud? Does it apply disadvantage? I can't remember.
I mean, I can move
If
forward.
if it's as thick as my fog cloud, like the regular spell, you cannot see into it or through it. You have to get out.
Series of surrounds you is heavily the
It
duration
says
of
all
magic
that
creates
within 5 feet of me treated as lightly obscured.
lightly obscured.
5 feet. Oh.
I mean,
I mean,
I would
that's
say
fine.
just
I can-
disadvantage on the attack if you're doing it from
I
inside
can-
there.
Yeah,
Unless you
I'll just
move
out
outside
the
of
fog
it.
Then. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
move out the fog then.
Yeah.
And I will again 3 charges.
Yeah, he was doing magic missile. He didn't have to move its auto hits.
Magic missile is auto hit. There's no hit or miss with it. It just hits.
It's fine.
Only shield can stop magic missile.
The wish spell
3
could as well.
charges again. And so it's what is it? It's 5d4 plus 5, right?
What are you doing?
Because I'm doing it at the 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
It's right.
Oh, the magic missiles again? Yeah, it's 5d4 plus 5. Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh, that's a lot of charges.
All right,
16.
I'm also
You can pick
going,
who they hit. I mean, you don't have to aim all at one person.
He's the big dude.
You're hitting the big dude. Okay, so
Big
16.
dude. But I'm also gonna go ahead and use my meta magic to re-roll 2 of the dices, 2 of the d4s.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend 1 sorcery point and re-roll those 2 ones.
Okay.
Yeah, sorcery points. The good shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's
There you
still-
go.
They do
You roll
1 extra
one,
point of damage.
So you get 1 extra
So-
point.
So 17.
That's just
instead
your
of 16.
night tonight. So.
Yeah, it really is.
All right. Anything else?
And then that'll be it.
Okay. Keltash. You don't see any more threats back here right off. You can't really see through the fog cloud completely, but you know that you hear sounds of battle up ahead. So.
And just it's 15. The entire thing is 15 feet, right?
The entire fog
It's
cloud.
20 it's 20 foot all the way around.
20 foot.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That puts a damper on my plan. Well, I'm just gonna move up then. Right there. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Yep, that's it. Nice and boring.
All right, so you're moving up to there.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that makes it Diona's turn. And she walks 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 up to there. And she says, what to take care of first? Sorry, I have to read the spell real quick. Each creature. And so it is 1 action. Okay, well. She would probably move. No, she probably wouldn't know, so she would be right there. So she is going to put up both hands, and you see this like black with a kind of little bit of greenish ray come out of each hand as she points it at I'm gonna roll to see who she would do it at. I'll just flip a coin here. Oh, okay. So she points it at the big guy there, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw. I want you to roll a natural 20 here. Okay, fails that one. Fails that one. So both of these rays hit this guy, and so that is. I don't even know if I have this many dice. No, 1, 2. I'm just gonna roll it and roll 20. It'd be easier.
That's what you like to hear when somebody's on your side.
So it is. I'll just roll it all together. Oh. Plus. Make sure I got the math right there. All right. 144 points of damage as she blasts this guy with that much. He turns to ash.
Wow.
Just there's a little bit on the ground.
Is she? Because I
Also-
know that
What level
spell.
are you? That's your new character? Come on, bro.
Also, like I said, BBEG.
Just
I kind of just drop my shovel when I see that. I do that out of turn?
sure.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Just
I just dropped the shovel.
All right, so it's the Gnoll's turn. One of them is gonna run over at her, and one's gonna run at Wynora. And so let's see.
I'm so kissing her when we're done with this.
Two of them hit, and one's a natural 20. So,
Whoa.
so that is. Let's see, that one hits, and that one hits. So that and that one is the natural 20. So that is still not a lot of damage. 12 points of damage.
To me?
Nope, to Diona, and then against you, 3 attacks. Let's see. Actually, after seeing that, this one, instead of running up to you, is going to invoke another power and run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Right into the
7, 8.
Hey, do I get attack
9,
of opportunity as
10,
you run past me?
Yep.
Yeah,
11, 12.
are they?
Actually, the ability that this one uses doesn't allow attack of opportunity.
I
Can
do
run
have a
60
question
feet,
though.
and it doesn't provoke
He's our
opportunity attacks.
enemy. He's our enemy. How can he move in between two of our players?
Because he
Well,
never touched their space.
He didn't
He
touch
says
their
you can't go
space.
through their space.
He didn't
You're
go
allowed to
through
go
it. He went
diagonals
between them.
Okay.
Yeah,
in D&D.
so he got to
Alright.
here, and then he is going to continue 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, Mordecai could have an attack of opportunity if he wants, because that's the end of that ability right there. But
I would like to blast.
yeah, well, you can only blast if you have a certain ability that allows you to. I think it's War
Yeah,
Mage.
it's a feat.
Do you have War Mage? I think it's War Mage, right?
I don't
At
think I'm
level
high
3.
enough level to
Yeah,
be able to
yeah,
have a
we
feat
don't
yet.
even
You
get a
don't
feat
even have.
yet.
You're not even level 4 yet, so you can hit him
Yeah.
with your rusty dagger.
Okay, I shall use the dagger of rest. Nat 20.
No way.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, if you don't kill him now, the tetanus will tomorrow.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right. So that would be. So that's 11 points of damage.
11. That's pretty good. He is bloodied.
For a dagger.
All right, Ziri, your turn.
I just see this fucking dude. Like, I was planning on going with the rest of the group, and I see this dude zooming out, and I'm like, ugh. And she's gonna aim a spell at this one instead. So, just a good old Sacred Flame. Actually, no. Can I? No, I already cast it.
Sacred Flame. So
I wanted. I thought about doing something else, but I pressed the button at that point.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I'm not gonna hold you to pressing the buttons. This isn't chess where you touch the piece and now you got to move it.
That was an old rule at my old group. If you hit cast, that's what it counts, unless you know that you can't use it. In
No.
the scenario.
Yeah, just be fast and pick another one, and you're fine.
Okay. I want to. Yeah, Toll the Dead actually does more damage.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it is still a save, right?
Yep, it's Wisdom instead.
Wisdom. Okay. Well, that was almost really good in my favor, but then it rolled backwards. That is an 11, so that's a fail for 11 points of necrotic damage. And it just falls over dead.
Can't
But
let the
Again,
rest
I'm
of
going to
its
have to move
tribe
it over
know.
here to kill it.
Can't
All
let
right.
it tell anybody.
Anything else?
I was gonna fly, so now I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
All right, and then we'll say it's Mordecai's turn.
I'm going to follow Ziri over to here. And I am going to shoot this guy with Firebolt.
Okay, with disadvantage because it's foggy.
That would be a 15.
15 hits.
Yay. What is that? Oh, okay. So that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so you just kind of, as it runs up and slashes and bites at Diona, you run up through and just blast your firebolt right up under Ziri as she's flying, and it hits this right in the side, and its guts are just falling at the sides. It just crumples to the ground.
Dope.
And you don't see any more combatants on the field.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Does that spell, I assume it was like disintegrate, make any noise when it's cast? Because it seems like a big, hoopla.
Let's actually look. I don't know if it says it makes any noise.
I don't think it says anything about it making
Evie,
a
you
noise.
moving in on that
A
smooth?
thin green ray springs from your fingers
Trying.
pointing to a target that you can see within range. The target can be a creature, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so
It doesn't actually say. It does say there's a verbal component to it, but it doesn't say that actually the spell makes any noise.
okay, so she just comes forward like normal. She hasn't figured out anything like a big.
I really, I don't
pile
know
of
if you could have
ash.
saw it from all the way back there with that fog cloud in the way too. So
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why,
So
like,
if you heard it, yeah.
yeah, you only
Yeah.
be able to hear it.
I mean,
Okay,
it
so
probably would have made some type of noise, but I don't know if it would have been
Nah, not
distinguishable between any magic or.
Are we out of turn order?
We are. You're in like free action here.
I'm gonna
Brutus will
start
drop the
dragging
fog
these
cloud.
Bodies back around this corner just in case someone comes in.
Okay.
No
You just
fresh new bodies are visible.
you just watch it now. Okay.
I was gonna go and check on the people as well.
Okay.
Fly down.
They're kind of gagged and tied up over here.
What is Wynora doing?
Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing?
I'm gonna go check the chest again, but when I walk by, I'm gonna shoulder bump Wynora on my way over here because I know what she's doing.
All
I'm
the
gonna be
ladies
straight-
know.
I'm gonna be straight up with her too. I'm gonna look at
You
Are
can
these
see
locked?
Diana kind of looking at her hands, kind of like at her nails. Says, "Spell always makes my nails look bad."
Oh yeah. Now
Wait, can I hear that?
Sure.
The guy goes over. Oh, I can help that and cast prestidigitation on her nail.
Yep.
Stay out of this one.
Gives her
thank
like
you.
a French manicure.
After what Rican's gonna do, I'll go.
Okay, Regan. You're just checking the chest.
Yeah, they locked.
These chests up here, you see locks just kind of on the ground, like they've been like bludgeoned off this thing.
Alright, so I'll open both of them. See what's
Okay.
inside. What do you think?
You open them. One is filled full of what looks like iron ore. The other is filled full, partially filled full of some silver.
Wow, there's so much loot.
It's like I'm playing Destiny.
Oh man, more blue.
One's filled
orbs,
full of
man.
glitter.
Oh, so there's 2 tokens and a
A
blue.
glimmer. Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Is this a hole to further down in the cave? It is this right here in the middle?
It is, yes. As you look,
Okay.
it's you can't really see the bottom.
Can I grab one of these little rocks here?
Sure.
Are these little rocks in there? All right, I'm gonna grab that, and I'm going to cast light on it
Okay.
and kind of drop it down the hole to see how far it goes down.
Do you learn nothing from Lord of the Rings?
I was gonna say.
I don't care.
Anything
I'm
down
not
the
throwing. I'm
hole.
just dropping it.
That's
Okay.
what
Are you
he
just
didn't
dropping
throw
it?
it either. He bumped
Are you
it
dropping
down.
it down the center, or are you just kind of chucking it? Or
Yeah, just kind of like reach. I put my hand over the hole and just like let go of the rock.
just let go of it? He goes. "Phew." You listen. Roll a perception check.
4. I didn't hear shit.
You didn't hear anything.
We hear drums.
It's a never-ending hole.
You think
Yeah.
that this goes all the way through the planet?
Say, if
Well-
we hear drums, Kai is running.
I
He's
get
ready
closer
to
to the
score
edge and say,
somewhere.
Ariel, I'll be with you soon.
They brought an ogre.
Meanwhile, in the city of Greyhawk, somebody goes, "Why did that rock fly out of that whale?"
I'm not using.
I guess all three of us are.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was
Just
just
looking at
wondering
'em?
if all 3 of us would. No, I was saying like if all of us could help out each one of the people trapped.
Sure. Yep.
Plan.
You find 2 males and 1 female dwarf. They look very tired, very scared.
Very similar.
Well,
Racist.
I mean,
Wow.
it's not Tolkien's dwarves.
Wow.
The women
Oh.
the women don't have beards.
The woman immediately runs over and jumps onto the male dwarf right in front of Kai and just starts shagging.
I love you, honey.
It's natural if there's a female and a male dwarf in front of a Josh character.
Yeah, somewhere in ages past, McCall throws up for no reason. He just, yeah. So Kai would start fishing the silver back out of the bag because it doesn't belong to us; it belongs to them.
Yeah.
So he would just kind of turn the bag over and just kind of summon all the silver ore out of it and go, we found this back there whenever we were fighting the first ones we fought, and then we had to leave because some of us died, and then
You don't have to explain, Kai. You can just give it back to them.
And he just smiles sheepishly and then kind of turn and walk off.
Regnum,
Yes.
are you
He
good? We
stands
found
up.
you. There's only 3 of you. So is it
Yes.
Hernus or Hardick that didn't make it?
Hardick, they ate him in front of us.
Well, I apologize that we didn't make it here fast enough. We were only given this information 2 days ago. Your
It's not-
employer sent us to come get you. Ebnar.
I figured as much, yes. At least we survived, They could have ate all of us.
Well, both sides have felt lost today. Let's get
So-
you the hell out of here before more show up.
Are you
Yes.
okay, Clan?
I'm good.
Playing dying on us.
Dying of laughter.
Not about
So-
sentient beings getting eaten, though. I can vouch for him. Not why.
So, dude,
Huh?
when she puts her hands out to show that her nails, are all messed up before they healed up because of, I believe, prestidigitation.
Mhm.
I'm going to grab her hands and I'm actually going to lean in for a kiss. I'm just going for it.
Yep.
I'm just going for it. Screw it. Just gonna do it. I'll be the man.
She can kill you very easily, so let's
she could.
see.
I'm just, hey, reject whatever. My heart's-
roll a persuasion check, as this is a type of persuasive move.
Oh man, performance. Oh my god. Next
you
one.
Natural 20.
I'm not. That's a 22, by the way. Total.
All right, she lets it happen.
Ooh.
You lean in
Yeah.
and kind of just holding her hands.
I'll apologize after I do it a little bit. Like, just like it was, it was mouth. Right.
Oh,
And
no,
Yeah.
cool.
Is
And
I want to point out I'm seeing this happen. Being really upset about it.
So is Mordecai.
Oh,
Keltash is probably pissed now.
No, I'm over here watching around the corner, moving dead.
Oh yeah, you don't see this happen.
yeah. Most of us
She
don't.
says, "That was lovely,
Sorry.
but I don't get involved with clients. Maybe later.
Sure.
Maybe later when you're not a client."
Oh wow, she's kind of like stunned, but like super thrilled right now, and is like, she lets go of her hands. Again, I am sorry, but yes, wow. She just
Why
kind
is
of
me
walks
right
off.
now?
She can't even right now. She's just so like thrilled and happy. She goes back to the shovel and throws it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, and I look at Stanasi and I'm like,
So I suggest firebolt.
This stuff is my fault.
But I'm just gonna aim it at the table over here. I'm not gonna aim it at him. I'm just gonna aim it at
Just-
the table and look away.
The
from it.
dwarves kind of jump. They're like, what was that about?
Snoss has issues.
And I'm gonna like kind of turn around and do like one of these. Like I put my hand up. I'm like, your nails are beautiful, by the way.
Oh.
What?
Mordecai goes, I did that. I can do yours too. I'm over here making sure no more gnolls come up behind us.
I gotta call it.
Bye,
All
Josh.
right, so
Hey.
Bye.
we'll go ahead and end it right here, and we'll pick up with you guys transporting the dwarfs back to Flint. We'll pick up at that point. I guess we'll see everybody in about 2 weeks. Normally we would have a Saturday game, but we're calling that one because it's Easter weekend. So we'll see you everybody in 2 weeks. So
Bye, chat.
see ya.
Bye.